Or we're starting stream. All right. Does somebody else want to do the quick recap of 2 weeks ago, or should I?
I will pull up the thingamajigger. Just give me like however many minutes I need.
If you want, I can narrate. We didn't do too very much. A lot of last session was sort of prep work, I'll say, for going forward, trying to understand, like, doing some research, doing or no, that was 2 sessions ago. Last session was a lot of unpacking that information, I'll say.
Yeah.
A lot of like, I guess the words. The Rakshasa knows who we are, and/or knows.
I hate it here.
We know Brand's time.
Oh yeah, probably. More than likely, like.
Sorry,
since
I've been joking
I don't
all
play
day
him,
with Chase and Annalise, just because like Chase came in and made a horrible joke, and so I've just been giving him shit for it. So, last we left off, you guys had sort of been unpacking the previous session's baggage, understanding that the Rakshasa had impersonated Captain Morales, doing a little bit of magical reconnaissance on some of the books, the notebooks, as well as trying to understand the depth of the this cult, or for lack of a better term, this cult's reach in Thelum. You guys ended up going to, I believe, 3 of the 5 names or locations you had previously received in an attempt to sort of glean any or more information. At stop number 1, you found out that this individual had not been seen in about a day. The next stop, you realized that this was a shop. After one of us, who will remain nameless, decided to, stealthily sneak in there and look around for anything that could be, could be useful for information or otherwise. Decided to open a door in a magical district. The predominant magical district for magical items and what have you, and set off an alarm that alerted, just blared a noise. Immediately alerting a lot of guards and pretty much everyone in a 500-yard radius. At which point, our resident druid skedaddled along with the rest of the group, who was watching and waiting.
Whoa. All we know is a cat left the scene. We don't know who caused the...
You opened the door as yourself. And then transformed into a cat.
Would I have been seen, though? Because technically that'd be an action and a bonus action.
All I'm going to say is you opened the door as yourself and then turned into a cat.
Every round takes 6 seconds, my boy.
Wait, I thought he was inside already.
He was inside, opened the door to outside, and then...
Then the alarm went off.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, fuck. Yeah. And then...
so that's where we left off, you guys kind of running away from the scene. Was there anything you guys wanted to do, specifically in regards to the shop? As guards are sort of... you see a number of blue stripes sort of, like, not immediately, but a lot of them appear to be converging on this position.
I'm still gonna pretend to be the passerby that's just watching it and like kind of going by.
All right.
Yeah, I think I still have concentration on the fucking silence on the alarm.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So it's still
So
quiet.
you had cast silence after 6 seconds, we'll say. So there
was.
So 6 seconds and then immediately nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
No, that's fine.
So
It's
you're,
gonna.
so Kilby, Bran are still within a reasonable distance from the shop. Jakai has hoofed it. Everybody else, what's up?
Do we know what the Rakshasa looks like or no? Or do we have like no idea?
The actual form?
Not the actual form. I guess like an
Any of the
actual form.
personas? What are you
Yeah,
asking, Ale?
I'm asking. I realized I can maybe. I sort of want to frame this on the Rakshasa. Like I want to cast.
You're trying
I'm
to.
not.
You're trying to
I.
frame one of the Rakshasa's personas, or the only
I think,
time
like,
you've encountered the Rakshasa was when it was impersonating Captain Morales, as far as you
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
We
Okay,
know what
okay.
it looks like from like the
text.
research day, right?
From the
though?
text, sure.
From the text.
Yes.
What if I were to cast a minor illusion of it,
That's
and like
exactly what I was thinking.
yeah, and then we
like,
can
how-
run away and like just leave it there.
What's
was
the
thinking
range
of
on
having-
minor illusion, by the way?
Is it 15 feet? Is it...
15 feet.
No, I think it's
It's 30 feet.
30
It's
feet,
30
actually.
feet.
It's
Yeah.
30 sounds right, but you are more than welcome to try that if you'd like.
I think I will. I think I'm gonna cast minor illusion right like above the door of of an image of the Rakshasa, him going like this, and him
like
just
the fucking
"This
thriller
was
like
me."
that.
Sorta like this,
Yeah,
but
okay.
like underneath his hands is like I did this.
Oh, so after Dink does this, I'm gonna drop concentration on silence. By the way.
Okay.
Cool guy.
Immediately
like-
after you drop silence, blaring noise. So Dink, let me just make sure I understand what you're saying. You're
Yeah.
putting the Rakshasa above the door?
Sorta like an image of the Rakshasa, not like the actual one. Like
I
seems
got
like a
that. I
neon
got that it's an
sign.
illusion, Ale. I got that it's an
Yeah,
illusion.
yeah.
But above the
I want-
door is my question.
I guess more like sort of like
he
on the
marks
roof.
his-
I used that as like
Sorry, sunshine.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm all for, like, if y'all want to vamp on this, I'm cool. I'm just a little confused as to what your intentions are with him being above the door, Ale.
I think it's
think-
more like I want to frame this on them, on him rather than
Sure.
like us. And yeah,
Totally on board.
What you
totally
could
on
do
board.
is put it on the roof, like
Yeah.
as if it's getting away, and then when the guards show up, point and be like, "It went on the roof," and then everybody, you have high charisma because you're a bard, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. So
Is
Gotcha.
that what you're doing?
I just think that's an idea.
I
I just thought
think-
we were talking something completely different.
I'll give
Originally,
you,
I thought,
I'll give
like-
you one, like, you get
Yeah.
one more
I-
sentence, and then that's it.
Okay, I am going. Okay, I got you. I'm going to have a sign of the Rakshasa going like this. Underneath his claws are words that say, "This was me. Catch me if you can." Just like sort of mocking the soldiers who are coming up near there. This is a sign, not the actual Rakshasa. This is a sign.
Okay.
Like a little like a calling card. Rather.
Okay. An illusory sign depicting a tiger or a humanoid individual with a tiger's head and reversed hands laughing at
Yeah.
the guards, and underneath it says, "I did this, ha 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 ha." Is that right?
Yes. That's
All right.
basically it. Yes.
All right. So who all is still in the vicinity? Is everyone
I
still?
would-
I mean,
Ren
I
is
probably
leaving.
would have circled back toward, like, as a cat. I wouldn't just be like on my own as a cat. I would have like
Okay.
left and like come back towards,
I would like to be out of there. Maybe not like moving quick so that the attention is drawn on me, but I'm trying to leave.
All right.
I just,
nonchalantly
like
going.
acted up, like it pulled out my glasses. What the heck is that? And run, like just like start shuffling out of there.
All right.
Dad's bad.
And I'm just closely following Jakai.
Okay. So Dink.
Yeah.
The distance for minor illusion is 30 feet. How far are you, like, how are you situated in that when the guards are approaching, you are like, are you maintaining the spell? Are you like, what do you? How is this working?
The way I'm viewing it, I'm sort of seeing like there's a crowd gather around the building. I'm sort of within the crowd, just trying to maintain the spell, like very just like underneath like a cloak and behind people. Like muttering.
Make a stealth check, please. If you would.
I got you, my dude.
I'll say with advantage because you are in the crowd.
Oh. Okay. Well, I have to restart everything. And everything's loading up again.
Everything's on fire. Oh god. Oh fuck.
Slightly is stealth.
12.
Oh.
Oh, it could be worse.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Oh jeez.
All right. So as there's approximately 6 blue stripes, 3 coming from the eastern side of the street, 3 coming from the western. Each look like they are accompanied by. You're not particularly familiar with the organization of the blue stripes, or like how their hierarchy works, but it looks like there is an individual of higher ranking, followed by 2, lesser ranked soldiers or guards following up. First on the scene is the individual coming from the west. He looks around, sort of assessing the scene real quick. Starts barking out orders. Just, all right, everyone, move back, move back. This is a crime scene now. Everybody, move back, move back. The other individual, coming from the eastern side, comes over, looks over at the crowd, to the sign up on the top of the building, sort of with like the little taunting chibi sign of a Rakshasa. Looks at it. You see him briefly look, almost for a second, just like tracing a line between it and the crowd with his eyes. And then, Ale, what's your passive perception real quick?
I
Or
think
Dink, rather.
12. It is 12.
12? You feel his eyes directly land on you.
I'm gonna drop the illusion right as I see that.
You drop it. He looks back up, sees it's gone, looks back at
I'm gonna
you,
run.
and starts to draw his sword. You hear him bark to the 2 other soldiers that were accompanying him. Don't let him get away. Pulls out his sword and attempts to go into the crowd.
Oh, as
Wait.
they're doing this, I would, since I am somewhat in the area still, can I drop a
Where-
fucking darkness on the soldiers and then proceed to bounce?
Make a perception check, Bran.
Okay.
If you see this
Oh
happening,
my
I will
God.
allow it, but if not, we'll see.
Okay, cool. Perception, please work. I don't know what I
22?
rolled. Okay.
You are welcome to do so.
Fuck it. I doubt we're gonna get into too much combat, so we're gonna drop a fucking darkness bomb on them just to block their vision.
In the middle of the crowd, or
On the soldiers. Are they in close proximity to each other?
currently the crowd is probably 20 feet, like a crowd of about 20 feet by 20 feet ish, and Dink is securely in the middle of it. The 2 were coming from the east, and so the 2 extraneous guards were on the east. The 1 guard was on a southern bit, or like towards the south, and they are currently like this, where the individual is, or where the group is right here. So they were kind of preventing Dink from running east. The western side is still looked a little bit disorganized, as the primary guard kind of was more assessing the scene than looking for a culprit immediately. However, how would you like to disperse this this cloud of darkness?
So what I was trying to do, if they were within 15 feet of each other or something similar, was to basically create a whole big ass smoke screen of things that they can't see, or like a big ass fucking like sensor bar that essentially no one can see past.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to do and cover Dink's escape.
I'll allow it. I'll say that you can point it towards like one of the guards towards the east, and just manage to get all 3 of them in. You'll clip a good portion of the circle as well, or of the crowd rather. So be that as it may, Dink, what are you doing?
I think once I see the darkness, I'm just gonna run the opposite way towards the west.
Okay, towards the west.
Yeah.
All right. I would like you to make a stealth check at disadvantage, please.
That is fair.
Actually, just a straight roll, because you're still in the crowd, but you have alerted people.
Got you.
So
I rolled.
22.
Yeah.
All right. You. So everyone watching, you see this highly decorated, it looks like, officer start to pull out his sword, and then immediately from the shadows this enveloping cloud of darkness just swirls up, and vision is immediately cut off. You can see nothing through the darkness as all light is immediately absorbed and canceled. You guys can hear a little bit of like, what? After him! After him! No, you idiot! And you hear some clanking of metal as most likely 2 of the guards are like running into each other. Dink, you run out the side of, or the western side of the crowd, and you see 2 guards now running around the crowd in order to get to the other side to try and help the other guards. You see up still on the stoop that like goes into the store, just the other captain, will say, the other officer looking around, but he does not see you with a 22 stealth.
Oh, heck yeah.
Huge.
You're just gonna keep going?
Yeah, just gonna keep casually strolling.
Are you casually strolling, or are you running? What are you doing?
I think, so I don't gather too much attention, I'm gonna be casually strolling.
Okay.
Like, after I get out of the crowds, I'm just gonna have my hands in my pocket and just like very much just like...
I'll say you're half movement speed, but you have advantage, or you have advantage on stealth. I would like you to roll one more stealth check, please.
Sick. Oh wait, oh, okay.
Another
Oh!
22. All right. You slip out of the crowd, paying good attention to stay out of the eye line of the officer now on the stoop. The other 2 guards appear to have they're like kind of trying to assess the darkness and like very much like soldiers who don't really fully understand magic, but are just like, do we stab it? What are we doing here? Like, we don't know what to do. But attempting to help nonetheless. Most of the crowd at this point has like kind of dispersed away from the darkness, as you know, not an ideal situation for them. And you manage to, in conjunction with the rest of the crowd, slip into a back alley and evade the rest of the blue stripes.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
That was very dumb. Just in my mouth, just like under my mouth, I'm like, that was not the best. Not the best. Okay, cool. Just gonna be sort of stressing. Dink's gonna be stressing for a bit.
I'll give you this though, Ollie. You did hear the voice of what you can perceive to be a high-ranking officer in the Blue Stripes.
Oh! That is very
I'll give you that for your trouble.
Thank you. Thank you.
You specifically can use the words like after him or something to that effect.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Pretty big. That's pretty
That's
big.
actually hella rad.
We'll look back at the recording for the exact wording you have access to, but something.
Gotcha. Yeah.
All right.
Sick.
So I'm assuming you guys are attempting to meet back up. What else you doing?
I would just like to casually make it back to the ship and not draw attention to myself. To the
Alright.
best of my ability.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a cat. So I'm just
Alright.
heading back. I'm pretty sure, Lucky, you said you were with me?
Yeah, I'm just tailing you, but now I'm keeping like a low follow back. Like I'm like holding back like at least like 10, 15 feet.
It's kind of
I mean,
ironic.
I probably know that you're there.
A little bit ironic, you know, in nature. Cats go for rabbits. Now a rabbit is following a cat. All right. So you guys are meeting back up at the ship. Is that the plan?
I believe so. I don't know what else we had to get done in the day.
I mean, it's still like midday. There were 2 other addresses you can try and you know, look for any sort of information at those addresses. World is your oyster.
I mean, if you guys want to.
What were the other 2 addresses?
So there were 2 more individuals or homes you had not previously seen. I believe you checked Pia Ing. You checked Suranjmal. You had checked Luel Holana. Or wait, no. Sorry, you done Miran Johan, Pia Ing, and Adam Hesti. Or no,
Yeah.
Suranjamal.
No.
Suranjamal.
Yeah. So
You
now
still have
we just
access to Luel Holana. Adam Hesti and Vasati Aldar. Sorry, my bad. Different name. Vasati is the head archivist at the House of 10,000 Tomes. Different thing. That's Pia Ing's boss, and that's you guys found that out. So you still can look at Adam Hesti and Luel Holana. Those 2 have yet to be scoured for information, rather.
What do they do again?
Adam Hesti is the guard, and Luel Holana is the assistant to the senator.
Yeah.
Indeed.
But didn't we talk?
No, Pia Ing was the assistant to the senator. Luel Halana, I
Nope.
believe, is the one that works at the House
Other
of
way,
1000 Tomes.
other way around. Pia Ing
Oh,
worked
okay.
Yeah.
Pia Ing worked at the House of 10,000 Tomes, and Luel Holana is an assistant to Wilver Stillman, a halfling senator.
Ah.
Yeah. One of the 2 senators for the one second. Oh shit. No. Don't you dare. I need to better organize my shit. D&D documents. Like, I believe in the Siaset province. Yes. One of the 2 representatives for the Siaset province. Or province.
All beats.
All right.
Actually, on that note, did we ever ensure the safety of Pete's kids?
I think so.
There was a message sent out.
Yeah.
To what effect that did, you're unsure, but you guys did at least message them to make sure that they were aware of the situation.
Okay. I was just thinking back on it. I don't remember if Pete sent a message like, "Hey, don't leave your room" or something like that. And it's been like almost an entire day, and they left the room. They're missing classes and stuff. Not that it makes much of a difference, but I was just curious.
It's fine, we're on the weekend. Don't worry about it.
Oh my
Are
god.
we?
It is a Thursday.
It's a long weekend.
So, what do you
But
guys
yeah,
do?
I mean, if you guys are down to check out one of the other 2, I'm totally down. I don't have much left in terms of ammunition for magic stuff.
I mean, can we take like a hour and just like have a rest before
Oh.
we decide on anything.
Sounds
Hope you
good.
will be okay with that.
So you guys are gonna take a short rest in presumably one of the alleys along Gelio Street. Is that correct?
I thought we were back at the ship.
If you go back to the ship, it's probably gonna be like an hour walk.
We could hang out at like a nearby tavern or something for an hour.
I, as a cat, went back to the ship because I use polymorph, so I can't be myself out. So I went back to the ship from whatever happened. To clear that up. I thought we were all going to the ship. I have to go back.
Okay.
I mean, Chase, you don't have to go back. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm a bright blue lizard with no way to hide myself.
Sure,
So
that's
as a
that's why I
cat,
was saying if you guys want to
I'm
do a short rest in one of the alleys along Gelio Street, you're welcome to try. That's what I was saying.
We look like hoodlums.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys think that would be like?
As a cat, it would take about probably like hour and 30 minutes to get back to the ship, Chase.
If it's really taking that long, like, Lucky you can just hop on my back because like I'm pretty sure I can carry a cat. I'm pretty fast.
I think I have more movement speed than you as a cat. I mean,
Even
yeah,
then,
it's
I
like
don't
you
mind
can
walking
short
an
rest.
hour and a half back to the ship. Do you?
Yeah, I have to do a short rest, so I'm not myself walking around.
I think if it takes some more time, it's all right, probably.
We can, well, can me and Lucky, we can probably find like a secluded alley between the two of us, right?
Like I'm saying, you guys are welcome to go to an alley and short rest.
Yeah,
I'm trying to say that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys chill in a back alley, occasionally relocating when there's something that startles you or otherwise some attention is drawn. But it's it's fine to chill in an alley. You're fine.
I thought you'd have to make us roll
No.
something, and I'm feeling very unlucky today.
You are so paranoid.
I'm so paranoid, dude.
But nonetheless, you guys are welcome to take the effects of a short rest for your various classes. It's about 1 in the afternoon now. What are you guys doing?
Headphones, techno beats going on. Brand's fucking raving. That's a short rest.
I love that
Okay.
headcanon that Bran has to like full on mosh rave in order to get a short rest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just over in the corner, just like.
Oh, trust me, it'd be even better if he took damage because I have something in the, from Monk. It's quicken healing. I can technically do a tiny amount of healing on my own, but it sucks. So I'll be fucking sitting there. I'll be like kind of like wobbling around and trying to rave, but slipping and falling everywhere, and it'll look like a mess.
All right. So what y'all doing?
I feel like
Do
going.
we want to? Oh, go ahead, Dean.
I feel like if we could just go to another one of the names and another one of the locations. I feel like going to Llewellyn might be nice. I don't want to go to Adam since he's a guard of the Blue Stripes, and since we're already half of us are already like wanted. I'm like, it's probably not great, but
Yeah, I would agree with you.
yeah.
All right.
Are we all in favor?
I'm down.
Generally, when people ask if y'all okay with it, there's a verbal, generally. Looking at you, Annalise and Pete. Lucky. Speak up.
I mean, I'm down
You know
for
what?
whatever. I'm just following Jakai.
All right.
Hey, am I actually just Malik Nose? Talking to myself? I mean,
Yeah. You know that word, dude.
Hey, who are you talking to?
All right. So you guys are going to check out the address associated with Luel Holana.
Yeah.
So this location is in.
I'm gonna be shaped into a cat.
All right. So this area is. Don't need that anymore. So this area is more towards Amity Park. A little bit more of the, upper echelon kind of deal. You approach the address that was depicted, and there is a sprawling estate. It appears that when you approach, rather, you can see a handful of guards standing out watch. They don't look like blue stripes; rather, they look like private security. They have no association with uniforms or otherwise that would associate them with the blue stripes, as far as you can see. Their armor looks very polished and pristine, very well made. It looks like these are very expensive guards, as it were.
Is the estate like? Is there a fence around the estate, or is it just like the guards?
There's like so there's a fence, and then inside the fence there is like there's like 6 to 10 foot tall like shrub kind of thing. It's hard to see anything within the actual estate. As you're getting closer, though, there is an arch between the two guards, like a wrought iron arch, and you can see Stillman residence, or Stillman Estates. Sorry.
This is a place to be.
I mean, I can try and throw my name around. I'm a little bit estranged, but family on my dad's side is pretty well known in the city, so see where it gets me, maybe?
For the shot, unless you guys want to try the route of just, not talking to people.
I'm down either way. Either sneaking around or me and 1 or 2 others can try to convince our way in,
I mean, we can maybe do both. Pete and I can try to charismatically convince our way in, while Jakai, the cat, Bran, Lucky, and maybe Kilby can sneak their way around.
I'll be right back while you guys decide what
Straight up
what
to
do.
guards.
Jacat.
But not.
I'm going to throw that out right now. I would not approach more guards. You are now the only one with a very accurate, wanted poster, bestie.
That
we
is
could-
true.
What we could do is we could throw Jacat over the wall and have him run in there. Yeah.
Throw me over the wall.
Yeah. He's fine. Cats always have their feet, right?
You did to that cat.
Oh my god.
Go stand behind Lucky.
Does anyone have a catapult?
Bad. Bad.
Like
Bad
hoodlum
Pete.
kids in the
That was a good one.
Catapult.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. So, what's the ultimate plan? What are you guys doing?
Ways to get...
We haven't exactly decided yet.
Okay. By all means.
Just need a moment.
Yeah.
Oh.
I agree. I don't think I should talk to any more guards. I'm just gonna.
Love you,
Yeah.
bud, but I don't think it's the move.
No, I understand completely.
I mean, I can just head up and ask if she's home,
Yeah. I'll worth a shot.
Worst that happens is they say she isn't home, and then we can either, if she is home, I could try to hit in or something. If she isn't home, we try to sneak in.
Well,
Worst that
honestly,
happens is go ahead.
I was gonna say I thought it was a good idea if we did both at the same time. I
Yeah.
can Misty step in or something, and or Misty step to the top, and then I can jump down. And then if they say yes, I'll just meet you guys inside. Like I'll cast invisibility, and when you guys come inside, I'll just drop it and pretend I was always there. And then otherwise, I'll already be in there.
For context, you guys can't necessarily see into the property itself. All you see is about a 6 to 8 foot tall wrought iron fence with that like square kind of shrubbery behind it.
Can I fit through the fence?
As a cat, yeah.
Okay.
I have a dilemma now.
Okay. Okay, where are we right now? Are we like just in the bushes somewhere staring at the...
I was gonna say you could reasonably be like just kind of walking around, like not trying to be as inconspicuous as you can. But no, I was assuming you're not just like stopped about 100 feet away from the gate and just like huddled up and just being like, hey, all right, how do we do this? No, I'm assuming you guys are like walking and talking and like trying to look inconspicuous, though, you know.
Just as a bush.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Are there any trees near the wrought iron fence?
What's
like to get over it?
No, to climb up and see over the bush.
Make a perception check, please.
So climb as a cat. I got you.
27. All right. No, just casually 27. Cool. It's not particularly close to the fence, but there is a rather sturdy-looking oak tree, about maybe 40 or 50 feet away, and sort of like a little like roundabout area kind of deal. That like is at the corner of one of the estate. So you could certainly try to get up there and look.
Yeah, I would love to.
Sure. Give me an athletics check, please. This cat.
I have 30 feet of climbing. As a
Oh,
cat.
then never mind. You're good. So you get up there and sort of nestle into the tree real quick. Give me a perception check at disadvantage from both the distance and the leaves in your way.
17.
17. So you look out across the sprawling sort of mesa top of this of Amity Park. From up here, you can see a majority of the actual estates and how they like sort of sprawl and just open up. Specifically, the Stillman estate down below you goes for about maybe a mile square. It's quite large, especially in context with like the crammed-in, packed area of Gelio Street and to a certain extent the lower rim. From here, you can see a number of structures in the actual estate grounds. They look like Mediterranean in design, as best I could describe. You kind of get the sense this is like a Rancho Santa Fe kind of vibe, like very much
I got you.
like old money or like very affluent people live here. You know what I mean? Beyond that, specifically from up here, you can see approximately 4 housing structures.
Okay. I probably wouldn't be able to see specific details, would I?
From here,
Like,
no.
People out. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's 50 feet away to the barrier, and you're just high enough that you can like see the shapes of these buildings. It's probably about maybe like 1,000, maybe even like 1,500 feet away from you.
Okay. I can't see any like what does the fence look like from the top? Like kind of like looking at it, wrapping around.
The fence? You've already.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen the fence. It's
Right.
it's like a wrought iron fence. What do you mean?
Is there any way that I'd be able to tell that this is like not a normal fence?
You could do an Arcana
Or
check.
it's
Or
like just
what are you trying to like find out, Chase? Specifically.
I want to find out if I walk through this fence, am I gonna fucking die? Like, am I just gonna get like shocked or some shit, or is something
Sure.
gonna happen? But I don't know how to do that.
Make an investigation check. 21.
Nailed it.
As far as you can tell, there don't appear to be any sort of magical sigils or otherwise on this fence. It appears to be just a very old-looking wrought iron fence.
As far as you can tell.
From a 21, you're pretty confident.
If I climb this fence,
You could try.
sure. Can I
Make a stealth check
Right.
for me.
stealth?
My man's
All right.
Like bunny.
23. All right. Now make it. Are you trying to like just climb it? Or are you trying to like bound over it? What do you?
I mean, that depends on what Jakai's doing. Because like, if Jakai's going through to the other side, then I'm gonna hop over. But otherwise, I'm gonna want to go to the very top and like kind of look over and do some reconnaissance, make sure there's no guards nearby.
Well, I was planning on walking through, but I also am under the belief that the plan right now is that Pete is gonna go see what's up, and we're gonna
Yeah.
sneak in through the back. That's the plan, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm really paranoid right now, so I'm just making.
Yeah.
sure.
Are we at the
Alright.
front of the fence right now? Like, do
Uh,
we need to go around?
In what way? Like, what do you mean?
Like, Chase, you said we were going
Yeah.
to the back.
It's about a mile.
I mean, not necessarily through the back. We're just sneaking in, right?
I just want to make sure this is a good
I thought we were
entrance
saying
point
stealthy
for
ones.
it.
I'm not stealthy at all.
No, I know you're
Yeah.
not. But Bran, Lucky, and me are sneaking in,
Yeah.
and Pete's going to the front, and you and
Me and Dink will be off minding our business.
okay.
Yeah, we don't have too much.
Look
I
out.
could make you stealthy. I mean, I straight up could give you a +10 to stealth if you wanted it.
Kills is real fucked up in the stealth department.
I mean, with a plus
I
10,
have
that's
no
we
cover
could.
at all.
We could
Well,
still
plus
do something
10.
on
I
plus
mean,
10. Yeah.
and potential help if God Himself allows it.
Praise be to the
I
So,
don't know.
what's the plan?
I like the idea of having backup in case we need it. Like, you guys, having two people being lookout and stuff.
I agree.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Okay, so
Are
out
there-
of sync stays outside.
Okay.
how,
Okay.
how
Is
many?
that what- so we just decided out of sync stays outside?
Pete's going in
Oh,
through the front.
well, Pete's talking.
Yeah.
Pete's the face.
They're technically outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
How many guards are at the front gate?
Currently 2.
Okay. Are they armed?
They do appear to be, yeah.
Do they have them in their hands at that moment, or?
From what you can see, they're holding pikes and have swords at their side.
Okay. Um.
As far as you could tell, it also appears like they're having like a conversation between the two of them, just kind of chilling.
All right. I I sort of like pull my shoulders back, and I head up to them, and I'm like,
excuse me, my name is Peter Fontaine. I was wondering if a Mrs. Lul Halana was on the estate at the moment.
The two guards look at each other for a brief second. Make a persuasion check, please.
You got this. You got this. You got this.
16. The guard to your left, sort of like, he's kind of like leaning on his pike for a second. He's just like, I mean, we haven't really. I'm not really sure. She's one of the interns, right?
Yes, yeah,
Mr.
she
Stillman?
is. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, you know, they come and go. Not particularly sure if she's on the estate at this time.
Have you seen her in the last few days?
Again, like, dude, she's like one of the interns. Like, she's kind of just here. Truthfully, I don't know if I could pick her out in a lineup.
Oh well.
The other.
I'm sorry to.
The other guard kind of pipes up. No, she's. Hang on. I think I remember her. She's the. Yeah. She's the really young elf. Like, she's got really high cheekbones. Like, kind of long blonde hair. I think. Yeah. I remember her. I can't say I remember if she's on the estate today. Sorry, what did you say your name was again?
My name was Peter Fontaine.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was just. We've been in contact over certain business matters, but I was just hoping to catch her while she was over here. But
sorry, business matters with an academic, intern.
I mean, he had her doing certain business affairs on this side. It's trivial, really, but I like to do my interactions in person, you know.
All right. Look, I ain't gonna, You see now that, like, the one on the left is like he's got a lit cigarette underneath his helmet, and he just he kind of like lifts up the front of it real quick and just. I mean, look, man, I don't know what the fuck you nobles do all day. I can't say I know if she's here or not. Sorry, man.
It's all right. Thank you. Anyway, we have to keep ourselves busy somehow, you know.
I mean, y'all fuckers gotta apparently. Just they full on just ghost you and just like look like they just go back to their other conversation.
Sounds good. I thank them. Thank you for your time, and I head around out of eyesight.
They don't acknowledge your thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So while that's happening, Jakai, Lucky, Bran, are you guys?
Hi.
What are you guys doing?
You good, bro? Can we gauge? I'm assuming we can't really hear what's going on with the conversation.
No, you cannot hear what's happening.
Okay, neat. Has Jakat and come down from the tree yet?
I'd say at this point he could have reconnected with you guys.
Okay. Well, I can't speak cat, so just did you see your way in? And you could like write in the dirt or whatever.
2 pats on the ground, yes. 1 pat, no.
Yeah.
You're muted, by the way. We can't hear you.
You're actually muted.
I didn't see a way in, right? I couldn't see that close.
I mean, what do you mean a way in? Like what?
Like
you just saw 4 buildings as far as you could see, as
yeah,
well
I
as like
really
a
see
garden.
details on the buildings.
Huh?
I couldn't really see details on the buildings.
No, again, it's a pretty far distance.
But it was like building, garden, us, or like space and then us.
Let me Give me 1 second. I'll make a little. So.
Diorama.
I'm not making a diorama. Fuck you.
You're not gonna be ready for the diorama rama?
I thought it was a good idea. Throw it out.
Kiss my ass.
Also, if the guy says that
Damn, bro.
she's not here, maybe should we go check the other name first before we break and enter?
The other name's a guard. That's my concern.
A guard captain is
Oh.
this, so that's why we're kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
Although truthfully,
The
we probably do need to look into him as a guard captain.
he smelled the blue stripes. Wasn't it blue stripes at the shop?
I think they were outside the shop. But the guards over here, they aren't blue stripes. These guards are like
So this is approximately what you see. You know, with somewhat of a courtyard in between. You guys were over here. Over here-ish. So you're looking in. Again, it's a large estate. This is not to scale. These are just four quote-unquote buildings that you see. And each, as far as you can tell, it's about a mile squared. You know what I mean? Maybe not a mile. Shoot, what's a good measure of distance?
Bananas. No.
Oh yeah, banana for scale.
About a square kilometer. No, that's a lot less. Shit.
From Del Mar to Encinitas?
No. It's about a square mile.
You can use football fields. I don't know if that's gonna make much of a difference. Fucking 100 yards.
Let's say it's about 500 yards square. That's 5 football fields. That's more accurate than what I was thinking.
Okay. So,
That's huge.
Yes.
if Bran were to, I'm gonna regret this. No, he's not gonna do that one. Is the gate like? Can I T1000 through the gate and the hedge, or no?
First of all, T1000. I don't like that term because remember we did specify that it has to be at least a foot wide.
For the Leviathan Stone?
Yes.
I thought it was an inch.
Yeah. Realized pretty quick that was not. It's got to be a foot.
Okay, fair enough.
Like Ryan, if it was an inch, you could go through any keyhole anytime you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was really banking on that for a while, but
yeah, I realized pretty quick that was a very broken ability of that item I gave you. So I'll say a foot. You can still get through the gate, but I mean the hedge is it's a solid bit of brush. You could try and just push your way through it if you wanted.
my strength is an 8.
It's a
I'm
hedge.
not pushing my way through that.
It's a hedge.
I'm not
Ryan.
pushing my way through a hedge.
It's a hedge. Fuck do you?
Okay, you know what?
Over
I wanna
there.
We're gonna
watch
do
him
it.
stuck in the hedge.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get stuck in the hedge, but fuck it. Bran's donning his mask and he says, "Be right back." Fucking does his thing and then tries to push his way through the hedge, but not making that much noise if possible.
Alright, Ryan, make a stealth check, please.
Wait.
Kabam!
before-
Oh dear lord.
Hmm.
Oh,
I know, I wanted to be before he left. I was like, I wanted good luck and give him bardic inspiration.
Sure.
Yeah.
You did it. Can I add it to the roll,
Yeah.
Sure.
please?
Oh,
Sweet. What is it? A D8 or?
Yes, a D8. Yeah.
I'll take it.
15. All right. So.
Oh, this would have been perfect for Pass Without Trace. I'm sorry. Continue.
So, Bran, you are attempting to get onto the property. Lucky and Jakai, are you guys going with him?
Yeah. So I was sitting on kind of holding on the top of the fence, but I'm gonna kind of pull myself over and jump over to the other side.
Okay, so it's about a foot difference between the actual gate and the top of the shrub. So you'd need to like jump over the shrub to get onto the other side. You're not particularly like you can see generally the other side, but like you can't see immediately where you would fall if you jumped.
Yeah, I'm still
I
jumping.
mean, you're a rabbit.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right. So, Lucky, you hop over. Roll a d6 for me. Or are you immune to fall damage as well? Or what? Sorry.
Um,
Do you have any sort of thing against fall damage?
hold on. Sorry. No, I don't think so. I'm looking at this thing called Lucky Footwork, where if I fail a dex saving throw, I can use my reaction, but that's not gonna work.
All right. Just roll a d6 and subtract 2 from it.
Sure.
Zach, what's your
Oh,
what's your
perfect.
thing?
You don't take any fall damage.
He gains health, actually.
Oh,
What's your class? Your race called again?
32.
Paragon.
Oh, wait, sorry, 38.
Huh?
38 is my health, but I'm max health. But anyway, sweet. So I'm gonna like run to like the side of the shrub, kind of just make sure I'm not out in the open.
Sure. So Bran and Lucky, you are now on the inside of the estate, along with Jakai still in cat form. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right.
But,
So you guys look like you're in part of what I can only describe as what look like some sort of like stable area. It looks like there's some corrals for some horses. It looks like there's some a variety of smells, not particularly great smells. I know Ryan might understand this. It smells like the cathedral pool in the morning.
Oh dear God.
Oh.
Yeah.
actually.
But regardless, you guys see there's a handful of people riding inside the corrals. Looks like there's somebody giving or receiving lessons. About quarter mile away, you guys can see a 2-story building. Looks to be, quite nice looking building. Beyond that, another quarter mile away is another building in a similar pattern to this. So it's like about a quarter. It makes a rough square, but they're about a quarter mile away from each other. So you guys are currently here.
How long did the walk take and everything to get here? From like when
30
I turned
minutes.
into a cat. 30 minutes.
30 minutes of you guys like asking around and like trying to find it.
I'm updating the notes, so give me one sec.
I guess I will start walking towards the building. Those cat. There's stables, you said?
Yeah. So you gotta try to go over
You
here.
know,
Head kind of towards this. Yeah.
All right.
We don't see any guards or anything.
Make a perception check, please. 17. You see on the inside of the fence, kind of almost at the other corner of the estate, just barely, you can see what looks like 2 guards just slowly walking the perimeter.
you know, I'll bet if we free one of the horses, they'll probably go chase after it.
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm gonna keep walking towards the.
Do they seem preoccupied, or are they chilling, or what?
Who?
Those guards.
Too far away to tell.
Okay. Also, are they facing us, or are they facing...
Too far away to tell.
Okay, fair enough.
You can see two shapes in shiny armor. That's the best you can see. It's like it's 500 yards away.
Also, what time of day is it?
Like 1:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
So is it 500 yards to the nearest building, or is the entire state 500?
So it's
yards?
500 squared. So the plot of area. So
Okay,
it's
so-
probably about a quarter mile to the nearest like building.
Okay. I'm gonna cast invisibility. I'm just gonna start heading over to the nearest building.
Okay.
I'm heading
Well,
towards the stable.
Full speed.
yeah. Yeah.
All right. Lucky, I would like you to roll a stealth check for me. I believe with advantage. $16. All right. Jukai and Bran, you following?
I'm going to the stables.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this, but yeah, we're following, and I'm gonna
The
drop.
stables are the current, like, what's currently there.
I am following, and I'm dropping 2 key points for Pass Without Trace. Everybody, congrats! You got +10 to yourself.
Nice.
All right.
Very unceremonious, kind of like very nonchalant as he's
Alright.
walking.
You
Yeah.
guys watch as the shadows around you sort of like coalesce onto almost a second skin for you guys, sort of coating you in this bonus stealth.
Sure.
For I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. So I would like each of you to roll a stealth check for me. Or Lucky, you already did it, correct?
Yeah.
So you have advantage. Okay. +10. Correct. So that's 22. Lucky's yours is a 26. And
that's a 16 because it's a +4 for a cat, not +6.
Okay. So that's a 26. You guys scamper over to the corner of the stables, making sure to not to not be seen. You run by an individual who looks like he's training some young, very short individuals as they're riding horses. They look like... Annalise, don't look at me like that. They look like halfling children. Don't look at me like that. Alright. So you guys are at the stables.
Nice. I'm gonna like. Is there like a way that as a cat I could just like kind of climb up onto the roof and like hang out on the roof inconspicuously?
I mean, one of
Yeah,
your
cats,
companions could
like-
toss you up on the roof pretty easily.
No, but I mean, I'm saying like once I'm on the roof, like
Yeah, I mean,
I can just like. Is there any area I can just like hang out casually?
sure. What
Okay, cool.
you wanna be on Overwatch?
Yeah.
Yeah, by all means.
Yeah. We kind of tap Lucky on the foot.
I'm invisible.
Oh, I'm gonna tap Bran on the foot. Sorry. And go like this.
Brand's gonna kneel down and go, what's up? The sky? You're pointing at I don't...
I'm gonna
Wait,
start clawing on the
is it-
side. I'm gonna start clawing on the side of the barn.
There's someone in the well? Oh no, he's drowning! you want up there? Okay, I see.
Stab him in the foot with my-
What's that, Bessie? Little Timmy fell down the well?
I think he. All right, you know, I'm just
It's
taking a
on
guess.
foot.
Brand's gonna just kind of pick up Jacat and just.
You watch as Shakai, you are briefly airborne, and you land on top of the roof. Yeah.
Perfect.
From up here, you get a good vantage point for most of the surrounding area. You do notice that there are concretely 4 buildings. It looks like, with a sort of center, not roundabout, but like pavilion, as it were, that kind of connects it with a handful of wires with large shrubbery and like flowers kind of connecting them. Most assuredly, the one that looks the most ornate and like not regal, but like that aesthetic is the one to your immediate to the west. Or, shit. I'll say this is north, south, east, west. So the one to your north, this one, looks like it is the most regal, for lack of a better term. You guys are currently in the stables. The one over here, Shakai, looks like a lot more modest, perhaps, servant quarters or something to that nature. And this one looks to be more like official, if that makes sense.
Okay. And I'm sorry, remind me again, what was her title? She was an assistant, right?
She was an assistant to Wilbur Stillman.
Okay. Okay, so there's like servants, probably the middle one, I would assume. I can see all of them, like in clear view.
Mm-hmm. From the top of the stables, yeah, you can see everything. With your what, 24 passive perception?
It's only 20.
Yes, you can see.
It's only 20.
You can see everything.
Okay, I'm gonna look down towards Bran, and I don't know where Lucky is because he's invisible. But I'm gonna look down towards Bran. I'm gonna point towards the like business building or the
Point it out on the map,
like
Chase.
where the people live.
Which one you going to? This one? This one looked like the servant quarters one.
Oh,
This is like the quote unquote official looking one, and this is the one that looks like most regal.
yeah, but I mean like she's not servant, so like
No.
go to this one. And I'm just gonna like point at that one with my paw.
All right. So, what y'all doing?
I'm gonna call up to him. Are you staying up there?
Oh, he's over there. Okay. Kai, which one did you point to again?
This one.
Okay. And we're currently what, like here-ish, right?
You guys are currently, I'd say, over here on the other end of this building.
Okay. So this is the stables right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I personally think we should still get the horses to, scatter and get the guards focused on something. But then again, there's not really a need for that right now.
I personally think that's a bad decision.
Yeah, I think you're right.
In case anybody shows up.
I think you're right.
Hanging out on top of a barn.
We can always use that as an escape, or
Yeah.
like we're in a rough spot. I
Okay.
say we go to the building.
I
Yeah.
agree.
All right.
I'm gonna follow you, Bran, because I can't see you, so or sorry, you can't see me, so I don't want you to get lost. So I'll just follow you.
Look,
Okay.
he's just
Cool
right in
with
front
that.
of Brand.
Or
Just
actually, it's just you
chilling.
can't see me. I'm actually never mind. I'm actually gonna walk ahead of Bran. I'm gonna like keep an eye out to see where you're going, and I'm gonna try to case the environment for you so I can see if anybody's coming, so I can give you warning.
Neat.
So Lucky, make a perception check, and then everyone make stealth checks. Jakai, are you still staying on Overwatch as well?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay up there on lookout. I wanna look to see where the guards are consistently, if anybody's entering or exiting.
You can see the shapes of guards over here. They look like they're like making their way over here, as well as a pair over here. Okay.
And where would the where would I be looking to see people entering or exiting any of the buildings, or like vicinity, you know?
Entering or exiting, like
am I in a position right here where I can like effectively see where, like, if people would walk in on Bran or Lucky?
I mean, you can see the entrances of the buildings themselves, but you can't see into the buildings.
Okay, but I mean, I can see the entrances.
Sure.
That's fine. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll chill there then, as long as I have a good oversight of what's going on.
Okay. And then Ryan, did you roll another stealth check?
I did now. Plus 10. It's better than
19.
a fucking 9.
Damn. 19 and a 25. With Lucky, you rolled a 14 perception. So you're out front, kind of making sure the path is clear for the very stealthy Bran. You kind of sneak your way through a handful of gardeners that are maintaining some of the brush, or some of the hedge on this side of the estate. You successfully manage to just evade any sort of eye line. Bran, at one point you clip your foot on an outcropped branch, or an outcropped root rather, and feel yourself falling, but manage to roll into it and like just manage to avoid being super loud. But definitely a close call.
Yeah.
You guys make it around here. At this point, you're almost catching up to the guards. The guards are very much meandering around. However, with your stealth checks, you successfully managed to get to over here without any issue.
I'm gonna look for a way into the building.
Okay. There's a number of windows. There's the front door over here. Basically, there's like little patios on either of these three buildings that sort of lead to the pavilion in the middle. So the front door is like here-ish.
All right, big type. All right. Front door, I'm sorry, was where? I'm typing.
Approximately here.
Okay. And we are, I'm going to assume like we're right there.
Yeah, you guys are on the outside of this building.
Okay. Are there any windows looking inward or outward?
Yeah, I just said there were windows looking out. There's a number of windows, let's say 3 or 4 on the lower levels, as well as on the upper levels.
Okay.
It's a 2-story.
Does it look crowded on the inside from what we can see?
Are you guys looking in?
He's gonna, like, Bran's gonna kind of peer just a little bit, but not like, you know, boom, poke his head all the way through. He's kind of like...
Mm-hmm. So you gently look inside. You see, okay, let's say you look in from the first window as you approach it. It looks like a file room of some kind. There looks like there's 2 individuals sort of going around. They have like little clipboards, writing some notes, putting them in a file, and then like filing them in like a cabinet or something. Just going around doing that basically for as long as you care to watch.
Okay, neat. That's good to note. Lucky, where are you at?
Right here, mate.
Okay. We got like a little filing room here. This could be a little interesting later to look at if we need be. But I'm sure we find some more good stuff on the 3rd floor if need, or if we look at that.
It's 2 stories.
Agree.
Or 2 stories on the 2nd floor. My bad. Okay, let's see. How do you want to do this?
Well, it depends. What's our main objective here? What's the? We trying to find this intern, or are we looking for information?
I was under the impression it was a mixture of both.
Well, do we know what she looks like? That's a young elf girl, right? Can you see those two in there? Can you do either of them?
So you guys
Look like-
you guys don't know a description. The only one who heard any
Oh,
sort of
Pete.
description was Pete.
True.
We're dumb. Okay. What did Brand see that the 2 people in the room looked like?
One looks like a human man, sort of high and tight, like a crew cut or a military cut, almost shaved head kind of deal. Pale blue eyes. It looks like he's just going around. Semi-muscular, if I gotta be honest. Looks like he'd be hitting some hack squats or something. The other individual looks like a halfling female, short, like bob cut, black hair. Doesn't really look, very average looking. Going around, doing some filing as well. There's a little like ladder that helps her get to the to the top of the filings as well. Sort of like a library ladder that like you can slide from side to side.
Out of curiosity, are they armed from what we can see?
As far as you can tell, no.
Okay. Well,
Actually,
Brand's
make a
gonna tell us
perception
lecture real
check.
quick. Okay. Perception. Why? What the fuck?
As far as
You
can
gotta be
tell,
kidding
no.
me. Okay.
2 nat ones in a row. Dun, 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 dun.
I need to get these eye holes fucking clean on this mask. Oh my god. Yeah. I couldn't see what they have on them, but it's 2 people in there. Like I said before.
I think we should case the 2nd floor first before even bothering to engage with these 2. Just
agreed.
to see maybe there's another intern up top, you know.
I agree. The problem is if I try and shadow step up there, if I shadow step into the wrong room and there's people in there, not gonna go too well.
Did you want me to case it for you?
If you could.
How big is Brand?
He is 5'10".
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Never mind. I was gonna like offer to carry you, but that you'd crush me. Well, you wouldn't
Yeah.
crush me, but I'm like 4 feet tall.
Ah. Yeah, that ain't gonna
You're
work.
small.
Actually, can Brand see the top of this building from where he is?
The top?
Or at least, like, oh, not the top, sorry. One of the other upper floors, like, just kind of like a corner of the
Over
window.
here?
In this building.
In the very affluent looking building?
Yes.
Are you looking to like teleport inside over there?
He's just looking to see what he can see. The idea would be based on that, yeah, if we're going to teleport in there or not.
Not particularly. You can't really see much from. I mean, again, this is a good like a little bit less than a quarter mile.
Okay.
From here to here. So it's it's not close per se.
Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, that wouldn't be considered magic. How long would the detect magic smelling salts work?
Tech magic spelling. As
You-
far
you
as
kind
I
of-
as far as I remember, it is a consumable that basically just casts the detect magic spell. So for all intents and purposes, it is the same effect as it would take the same amount of time
Okay.
and would last as long as well.
See, my thinking was, if I can use this detect magic and I ping anything that's kind of out of the ordinary, in theory, maybe it could potentially be this imposter, but an imposter. But the problem is, I don't know if it would be considered magic that fucking shapeshifting.
Make a nature check.
Okay. Don't fuck me. God damn it!
Oh.
You're unsure.
Okay. Shit. I have to. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, Brand's gonna just take one.
All right. So you pull this out,
Fucking-
snap it, and you immediately.
Can I reflavor it as like he fucking pours onto his wrist? Goes.
That's. I mean, that's not how smelling salts work.
Oh,
You
I was
don't-
like
you
hoping it
don't
was like
you don't-
cocaine.
You don't, dude. No.
I know you don't snort smelling salts, but
No.
we did get these from a fucking a place that was selling
Yeah.
some very very fine type stuff.
And I was. Look, I mean, they're smelling salts.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna.
So yeah, he takes a big whiff. Lucky, you watch as he, almost a wave of energy passes from his nose over his body. He opens his eyes, and you can see almost like a chromatic, like even through the mask, you can see a chromatic sort of effect, kind of glittering in his eyes, just slowly rotating.
What
Heck
does
was that?
Oh, detect magic smelling salts. There's a really cool little shop nearby. I gotta show you. You probably like it.
That'd be awesome.
So from where you are, immediately when you do that, you can sense on the second floor, not in the window directly above you, but to the one right next to it, you can detect something.
Can we tell what it is?
It appears to be evocation based.
Evocation based. Interesting.
Actually,
is there a window?
hang on.
Good.
Let me make sure. I think it is. Oh shit! No, not you. Stop it.
Mash music, baby.
Dude, has there been no music this whole time? That's why I'm.
There's been music.
There has been.
I
Yeah.
haven't
So-
heard anything.
So sorry, there are two separate schools of magic that ping off of this. Transmutation and enchantment.
Hey, how well versed are you in magic?
Pretty good. Why?
Sorry. Transmutation and enchantment.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pinging something in that note up there in that window. It's transmutation and enchantment. I don't know what exactly it is.
For which window? For right here?
No. In the, I think it was this one, right?
In the same
Where you
one?
guys are on the outside of this building, currently right here,
Uh-huh.
it is immediately up a window and over a window. So it's on the second floor. It's in. That's the best I can describe it as.
If I went so can I look inside to see if there's any visible stairs up to the next floor?
Where are you looking? What?
Through the window on the first floor.
No, this appears to just be a room, as far as you can tell. The two individuals still look like they're going about their work.
So
One last.
so-
So go
go ahead. No,
Oh,
you're good.
I was gonna say, is the source this is pinging off of? Is it moving or is it just stationary?
It appears to be stationary.
Okay.
So is it a stationary object in one of the rooms up top, or is it the window that's magical?
It appears to be an object in the room. You're not sure. As far as
Okay.
Brand can tell, it is not moving currently.
Okay. Can you get up there somehow?
I
Not that
can
we-
miss
not-
these.
Not
ahead.
that we should, because in the event that it's something we shouldn't fuck with right now. But I'm saying up into one of the rooms nearby.
If you wanted to try to climb up to it, you can. There's like some sort of ivy or bougainvillea that you can like kind of crawl your way up there.
Yeah,
oh
sure.
shit, say less.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Hmm?
Did you want me to roll
Uh,
acrobatics or no?
Acrobatics or athletics, please. For both of you. And also, please make another stealth check as you are actively climbing.
All right, I'll take 35.
All right. 22 and a 25. Good on you.
Bet.
Bran, it's a little bit more difficult for you as finding footholds in a sea of slightly thorny bougainvillea. You're just and also trying to maintain your effective stealth. But nonetheless, you guys managed to find your way up to the second floor, to the window that appeared to be pinging this magical essence. Bran, you look in. You see an individual napping on a bed, on the bottom bunk of a bunk bed, as well as. So sorry. Let me preface with this room. It appears like there are 2 sets of bunk beds on either side of the room, with little foot lockers at the base of the bunks, as well as 2 closets. The essence, the magical essence, appears to be coming from the foot locker on the left-hand side of the room. You can see there is an individual, like, it looks like they're napping on the other side, on the right-hand side, on the bottom bunk.
Okay. I'm assuming Lucky can probably see this as well, or no?
He can see everything but the magical essence.
Okay.
Yeah. He can see the layout of the room fine, but I was more depicting, you see, like, the thing that was pinging off the magical essence on the left-hand side in the foot locker.
You see that right there?
Is the window open or closed?
Currently it's closed.
Okay, sweet.
Can you see that over there?
Yeah, the locker.
Yeah, it's pinging from that. Not the locker itself, but there's something in there.
I mean, I can go take a look.
It might be valuable, but might also not be what we're looking for. Either way, I think we should get inside.
Hey, if it's valuable, I don't mind stealing it. So, like, I'm down.
All right, sounds good to me.
Do you want to do the honors of opening the door, or shall I? Here's the window. Like, I don't know if the window's locked or not. We need to pick it.
Can we check and see if it's locked?
It doesn't appear to be locked, but I mean, it appears to be shut.
Okay, I'm gonna very carefully open this.
Make a sleight of hand check, please. 15. You just managed to just wedge your fingers in there enough that you can start to slowly lift it up.
Ooh.
You
After
hear,
you, my
you
good
hear
lady.
on the bottom bone. The individual kind of like slumps over, look like facing towards the wall, fast asleep.
I'm gonna, as soon as there's a little bit enough room for me to hop in there, I'm gonna squeeze through.
Right. Still invisible,
get
correct?
through. Yeah.
How long? Doesn't feel.
An hour.
Up to an hour. Okay. I'd say it's been about 15 minutes.
Sweet.
Okay.
How long has it been for Ishe?
About 45. We'll say.
Cool.
I'm gonna walk over to the locker, see if it's open or not. Or
there appears to be a lock on the front of the locker, or on the front of the foot locker.
I like to use my thieves' tools and open that up.
All right, make a thieves' tools check. Bork, 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 bork.
Boof, 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 boof.
Boof. Oh, also, I don't know if any of y'all have read Spy Family.
Oh, it's good.
Bro, Bond,
It's good.
peak dog design.
Oh,
Peak dog design in manga. cutest.
I don't know.
boy.
I think Fido takes the cake from
No.
86, but
Bro, he's so round. He's
Bond
so
is up there.
round.
I want to pet the fuck out of Bond.
And he sees
But-
the future. He's the goodest. boy.
does.
This keeps getting funnier.
I can't find where I need to press
Uh,
it.
I believe it's a.
So you see under
You
tool
should just
proficiencies
be
and
able to
custom
click
skills,
those.
Yeah.
it should be there. Otherwise, it would just be a D20 plus dexterity check, I think.
Plus dexterity plus
It-
proficiency.
Or yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, what, can you say that when I need to roll again?
So, pretty
It'd
sure.
be a dex check plus proficiency.
Oh, I'm retarded. It has been working. I haven't been putting it in. Hold on. Oops.
Oops.
Dog it.
oops.
Crazy.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
21.
The cat just takes a big old swig of rum.
I wasted a nat 20 on rum.
You managed
Also was
to
worth it.
deftly open the lock. No issues. You look over at the individual still fast asleep.
Nice. I'm gonna start looking through, see if I can discern which magic object we're talking about.
Sure. In this footlocker, you see a number of clothing items, mostly what I could say is like fantasy medieval like business attire. Very professional looking dresses, as well as like some power pants. More specifically, Lucky, as you are looking in here, you find two things that kind of pique your interest. One, a book, very similar and very noticeably similar to the other books you have previously seen in some of the other homes of the shapeshifters you've encountered. It appears to be the same book. Just one, however. As well as a small box about maybe like a foot by 2 feet. Just a small box. It appears to be magical in nature, but beyond that you are unsure what it is off a glance. You can see it looks like it would split in two, but on the split there is a lock with an arcane, like some sort of arcane sigil on it, which leads you to believe it's magical.
Can I pick up the box and see how heavy it is?
Sure. It's probably like 10 to 15, maybe even 20 pounds.
Can I go to the window and try to give Brand the box?
Sure.
I was just under the assumption that once I pick up this book, an alarm might sound, considering last time. So
An alarm wasn't sounded when Jakai picked up the book. It was when he opened the door.
It was when he opened the door, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was a
then-
magic shop / enchanted stuff shop, and it kind of makes sense that there'd be an alarm in that
Oh, I
in a
was
shop that
thinking.
sells stuff like that.
I could either leave or I could get the stuff. I couldn't do both.
You
I
could have
was
grabbed,
thinking-
To do both.
you could have
I'd
grabbed
rather
the
get
stuff
out of
and
the building,
polymorphed.
or I could grab the thing.
You could have grabbed some stuff and polymorphed.
Into a spider?
Yeah,
If I turned into a spider, I'd have a 1 intelligence. I'd be
sure.
hanging out as a spider in a shop.
I mean, look, all I'm saying is you could have grabbed some stuff, opened the door, polymorphed, and then you'd be...
Yeah.
Semantics.
That's potentially.
Regardless.
worked, I mean.
Also, Jakai wouldn't have gone if I had remembered I could have played Lucky.
Yes.
I forgot Lucky was a character.
I was thinking when we fought those two wind elementals,
Oh, yeah.
when we picked
Yeah.
up the book, they jumped us.
True.
So sweet. Can I watch to see, make sure Bran can get down safely with this box in his hands?
Sure.
Oh, I don't even if I jumped on, I won't take any damage. It should be all right.
Okay. Okay, sweet. Then I'm gonna go run over, grab the book, and I'm gonna try to get out the window, close it as slowly and as soundly as possible.
All right, you grab the book, look around for a brief second. Another second passes. Nothing appears to be happening. You scurry over to the window, get outside, and start closing it. Just as you're about to close it, you hear, "God damn it! Why you guys are so loud? Why are you guys? You know it's my nap time. God, guys!" And you see the individual start to like look around and just be like, "God, I guess I was imagining that." As you manage to shut the window and scamper down the Bougainvillea.
Must have been the wind.
Oh yeah, I crop dusted when we were up there. Sorry.
Gross.
Oh jeez.
Gross.
The brevity.
As Lucky and Bran sort of perch down at the bottom, we're gonna take a quick break.
Okay.
Okay.
That
I'll
went
be
a
right
lot
back.
smoother. That went a lot smoother than I thought it was going to.
I was not expecting it to hit.
I was really thinking like, okay, well, if I use this, then I would pick up on magic items. Maybe, just maybe, there'd be something locked behind a magic lockbox, or maybe what we're looking for would be behind a magic lockbox or some sort of transmuted item. But we got a magic lockbox now. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, not too bad.
My only concern right now is that the person that was sleeping was the person we're looking for.
That's my thought too.
It was a
I'm
male,
scared.
right?
Oh, I
Can I
need
be
to
honest with you
ask.
guys?
What's up?
Me and Annalise thought there was going to be an entirely different plan. Like, from the first step of the plan, we have had no idea what the fuck is happening.
Well, I thought we were going to do something completely different, and when that didn't happen and things fell apart like from the very get-go, I was like, I don't even know what the fuck to think we're doing now.
So,
Yeah.
I thought he was going to go in and meet with the senator, and then, like, we were going to search her stuff, like, officially with the senator, and then, like, we were all going to be there just in case anything happened. And then, like, Pete walked away from the door, and I was like, okay, I have no idea what's happening. So I'm, like, sitting on a barn for some reason. Like,
Yeah. Sadly, Pete is very charismatic. Jared is not. So.
That's okay, bro.
And like we're stealing shit. I just had no idea what was happening. I had no idea what was going on. And then it was my decision to pick the house. Like I didn't care what. I wasn't gonna pick the house. I just wanted a good vantage point.
I don't know. You were asking me though, you're like, are they gonna have slaves? Bitch, no.
I don't know. He said Patty like servant house. I was like, maybe they like know some shit.
He's got a good point.
I keep thinking the politicians corrupt.
Dude, he probably is.
I mean, they usually are, but like.
Yeah.
Like, I've been like imagining like, have any of you seen Bridgerton?
Yeah.
I've been imagining like, oh, those big nice places, stuff like that, and then also it's just already asses, and.
I'm just like.
Yeah, there hasn't really been a plan. We've kind of just been going as we went along.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that things are going the way that they're going.
I'm a cat. Yeah.
Nobody
That's it.
asked.
We just got like a.
Cat.
Oh, it's a cat.
Listen, last session was not supposed to happen that way. I like hate leading stealth shit. I think I need to be there just in case, because like Brand and Lucky are squishy, but like I hate leading stealth shit. That's not my thing, dude.
It's a challenge, but I think it's fun.
I'm chaotic. Like that's not for me. I'm a giant blue lizard. I will turn into a spider and I'll sit on your shoulder and I'll be your eyes. And in case anything goes wrong, I'll heal you. But I'm not fucking leaving. I don't like that.
Is Jakai good at stealth or no?
Yeah, I have a +6 to stealth.
Oh shit. Okay.
And if he doesn't, he could just turn into another animal that is.
That's true. Actually, yeah, that's totally true.
Yeah. But I mean, like, the thing is like, I have really good eyes, and, like, in case anything goes wrong, I can take the hits and heal people.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I feel like me and like Jakai and Kilby should never really be together, unfortunately. Because like, if we ever
Damn.
split up, we
My
need,
fan fiction
we're
could
both
never
healers.
happen.
We need one healer per party. You know, like if me and Kilby are together, then like whoever's left out without a healer is pretty fucked.
I mean, I feel like everyone low key is like an off healer.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh, I mean, yeah, but like
there's no
those
like
win
that-
things would have fucking killed Lucky like in 2
Yeah.
rounds.
That's
I
true.
took some hits, man.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, that's all I mean.
It's valid, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, I got you.
How have you guys been this week?
Solid.
In a daze.
Dazed and
No,
confused.
in a daze.
Is it guitar time, Chase?
It is while I wait for Lane.
How have you been, Ryan?
I've been actually pretty good. Getting ready to get out. Almost
yeah.
free, baby. Almost free.
Let's go.
Almost there.
Mm-hmm. I'll make the drive back to Cali in 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
Ooh, everybody's gonna be here in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Everybody except for Ollie.
I'll be there in spirit. Don't worry.
Ollie, you gotta come. I need a trip sitter.
Yeah. I'll always be there in spirit. Listen, just checked. My
Oh my
tickets
god.
Huh?
to California in like near Thanksgiving is like $700.
Oh, yeah, what?
That shit.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need a trip sitter. I plan on doing peyote when I get back.
Oh my
I
god.
will do peyote with you.
Do not.
You would?
It's just hallucinations.
So long as you guys aren't like, oh hey, do you guys know like hell's a real place? And you guys are like, oh hey, watch this video of a hairless fucking cat doing like X, Y, and Z.
Coffee does not help diarrhea. I didn't think so.
I forgot you said that, or I would have advised against it, but I forgot.
needed the coffee, but oh well.
Is it, just watch like those
Just giving you
baby
some
simulating videos.
Oh god.
I
probably
hate
watch-
those. Everybody's like, oh, those are so good to watch when you're high. Those don't do anything for me.
What?
I enjoy
They're
it.
like
The
baby
little.
sensory videos.
It's just
I
fun
like
watching
watching
them
endless
dance.
paintings. You ever seen endless paintings?
No.
Alright.
Dude,
Like
that
watch-
shit's awesome.
I like watching aquariums.
It just zooms in forever.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like fractals?
Those are great.
But they're like paintings. Like they'll be like
Yeah.
paintings that move from like scene to scene, and it's like infinite art.
Oh, I think I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Though it is cool to watch a fucking lightning bolt form in fractals. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's rad.
Alright. Everybody good?
Let's begin.
Everybody cool. Alright, so Bran and
Yep.
Lucky, you currently have the box as well as the book.
We should. You want to stay and get small shit, or you want to go?
I think at the very minimum we should make back up with Jakai, show him what we got.
Oh, I agree with that. I'm saying while we're here.
Oh, I don't know, man. Whatever you want to do.
As much as I do want to go see what else I have, I think we should play it safe.
Fair enough.
All right. Back to Jakat. Let's go.
So you guys start roaming back the way you came. As you are rounding this corner around the very affluent looking house, Bran, you feel the hairs on the back of your necks almost stand on end for a brief second. You look over, not sure what that implies, and then you hear a deafening explosion sounding from here. You look over, the entirety of the second story is engulfed in flames as well as partially destroyed. everyone on the compound is now on high alert. They are running around screaming. There is panic. There is chaos. The guards that were previously around here start running over. You see other guards pouring out of this building, running towards the explosion, or towards where the explosion came from. You see people pouring out of this residence, looking confused, startled. They look around and are appalled and confused. Jakai, what?
Do I see where that came from or who the caster would have been?
You did not see any sort of casting. You did not see any sort of incantation from any specific individual. I will say from the top, you saw an explosion start on the second floor. Make an intelligence check for me, please.
Oh, not my strong suit.
11. Yeah, best you can tell, it's just the second floor. You can't get any more specific than that.
And I'm gonna say, all right, it's time to go, Brant.
Yeah, let's bounce.
Right.
Let's bounce.
Do I see anybody running away inconspicuously?
You do not know.
You said, Brant. Good.
Where are Pete, Kilby, and Dink right now?
I was going to assume you guys are out here, just kind of minded your business, keeping just shooting the shit.
Okay.
You guys definitely hear and to a certain extent feel the explosion. You can see the two guards at the front look back, look at each other, and then just immediately run in.
Hello?
Oh no.
Liam died.
Hello?
Everybody died.
No. Oh, there we go. Oh, Liam died.
He's back.
Y'all good?
Yes.
You died, bro.
Yeah.
I did not. I could hear you all.
Oh.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
We're good.
What was the last thing you guys heard me say?
We felt the explosion.
Yeah,
Okay,
you guys felt the explosion.
You guys watched as the two guards at the front of the estate sort of look back, look at each other, and then immediately start running in to go and help. So Bran and Lucky, are you guys just bolting over to this side and just getting out?
Yes. Well, actually, Bran's gonna message Jakai. Follow us. We gotta go now.
Why? What?
I wanted to stay and scope it out because I'm just a cat.
I mean, you don't have to.
No,
you don't have to leave.
You don't have to listen.
You don't have to, but all I'm saying is they see a cat on the roof, they're not going to just be like, oh, what a weird coincidence. They're going to be like,
This is like one of those.
I've never seen this cat before.
Unless it's like one of those astrology girls. It's like, oh, wow, this cat must have been a bad sign. Oh no.
Oh no, does the blue cat mean explosions in your future? Oh yeah, what color are you, Jakai?
I'm a. Oh, I had it written down.
Because if you are a stark coloration and very obviously not a regular cat.
No, I'm a regular looking cat.
Okay.
No, I'm a regular looking cat. I have green eyes though.
Okay. Just like a tabby cat with green eyes.
I'm a Bengal cat.
Okay.
Ooh.
Cool. So yeah, Bran, Lucky, you guys scurry over to the fence. Bran, you kind of skid your way under with enough space with the Leviathan stone to make it. Lucky, you kind of have to push your way through a little bit, but you can make it to the other side. The problem is, Lucky, for your sake, getting through the other side of the fence is you can't squeeze through the bars. So you'd have to climb it.
That's fine. I think I can climb. Oh, actually, well, I'm still invisible. I'll climb it. Yeah, I'm fine. Do you want me to roll anything?
Yeah, roll acrobatics or athletics, please. 25. You're a golden pony boy.
Sweet.
What's up, Chase?
I was gonna see if before I go out, could I release the horses? Or is that not a possible thing as a cat?
How describe to me how a cat would release the horses?
Well, I figure he could just like go over to this. Like it's during the day, so the barn doors would probably be open. I'm assuming
Barn doors are
he
open.
would
Yes.
go over, yeah, to the stable, and then like push up the lever.
Probably tied there, dude.
They're pretty high, and they're also tied. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
But you might be able to untie it.
I mean, also people are scrambling around. You know. Some are putting away horses. Some are like trying to calm them down as an explosion just happened. You know.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I like freeing the animals.
So
It's okay. I'll just run out.
All right. You managed to.
Hey, did that? Sorry to interrupt. One more last thing. Remember when big old chase scene, into the shed, and then Bram leaves the fucking shed, and the big old explosion? This is when I was at fucking Kentucky a while back,
Yeah,
like
I
about
know.
a year ago. Yeah, was it a similar sort of feeling that he'd experienced there? Like, did he have it sort of like, hey, something's about to happen?
Perhaps. It definitely has a sense of the intuition you have gleaned from your time with the syndicate, or sorry, with the shadow rather.
Okay,
It-
that's kind of what I was getting at there. Is this something that he would have recognized in some way, shape, or form?
Bran could assume that this is similar to things that have happened in his past,
Okay, fair enough.
or things he has heard about and or witnessed. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna guess you made it across. Look, I don't see you still. So
Yeah, I'll drop the visibility.
just
oh yeah,
lucky.
right here.
oh shit. Hey,
Oh God,
what's
was
up?
he back there? Oh God, oh fuck!
Oh god, fuck! No, not again!
Why does this keep happening?
God damn it!
But yeah.
Okay.
I think we should go meet up with the others.
I agree. Did you see Jakai follow us, or did he just say fuck that?
I think he said fuck that.
Okay. Well,
No, I follow you. I'm like right next
As
to
you guys are saying that,
Oh, yeah.
behind you.
Oh shit! Oh, hey, you made it. I honestly thought you kind of said fuck that, but alright, cool. You guys okay? Everybody good?
Yeah, let's boogie.
Jakai,
I
as
agree.
you are sitting there, you hear through the ground on the pads of your paws, you feel like a good number of like feet and footsteps, like just in like tremors.
Like towards me?
Unsure. You just feel them through the
Yeah.
ground.
I'm just gonna start running.
Okay.
Then. Oh, well, I'm gonna go back towards Pete and Dink and Kilby, and then we're all gonna
Yeah, we all going.
All right.
get fucking moving.
The second we get away from the estate, Bran's taking off the mask, throwing in his pocket,
Okay.
or his coat.
You get to the other side of the estate, and coming down from like a road over here, you see a number of blue stripes just running. After an explosion has been heard, there appears to be a good number of guards coming to assist.
Is there like a way like behind houses that we could go, like just no
I
pit?
mean, you got to understand that these are sprawling estates, Chase. It's not necessarily alleys, you know what I mean?
What about trees or something similar?
You guys are welcome to roll stealth checks, please.
You guys, how long has it been since I first initially cast it?
How long does it last?
It is an hour, I believe.
You're good then. It's been about 30 minutes at that, if that rather.
Actually, let's see. I am curious. Yeah, 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
All right. So that's 21, 34, and 28. Y'all managed to kind of press yourself up against the shrubbery, or up against the gate rather, or however you want to describe it. You manage to evade any of the prying eyes of the blue stripes as they run past you. Pretty much a full battalion, 40, 50 guards just run past you guys onto the estate. On the other side of this like crossroads, you see Kilby, Dink, and Pete just kind of wide-eyed, confused.
Promise you that wasn't me.
Nah, man, that was definitely us.
What the heck did you guys do in there?
I don't
Listen,
know.
I just took this book and then we left, and then it blew the room that I took this book from blew up.
Was it maybe a glyph of warden or something like
Okay.
that?
I'm just gonna hand the book to Pete and be like, here, by all means, take a look.
I think we should probably head out of here.
Actually, on that note, is the box still magical?
Oh, sorry. Is detect magic concentration?
That is a good question. I don't know.
I believe it is, which would
Let's
mean
find out.
all your stealth checks after casting it would not be plus 10.
Oh shit! You're right. It is. Okay.
All right. My mistake. We'll go with it for now. You guys still succeeded on evading. Just got to be more aware of that in the future for me. Shit.
I have no experience with detect magic. That's sorry.
No,
about that.
it's
I'll
on
take
me. I
partial my
should have thought about it. It's always the concentration spells. So regardless, as far as you can tell, the box does still appear to be magical. Detect magic is 10 minutes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So
I
yeah,
don't know if
you're
that's
hitting the top end of that.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go. As much as I would want to help people in there, I don't think we should be here.
I think we should boogie to somewhere like secluded, whether it's a ship or somewhere else, and try to get this box open.
I
That's
say
probably a good
discreetly
idea.
get back to the ship. Because
I
that's the only
agree.
place that we know for sure we're safe.
And even then, it's a bit sketchy.
Yeah.
So from here, it's going to
We
probably be
should,
an hour and a half to get to the other side of the city, and subsequently
That's
to the ship.
okay.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Can you Never mind.
What?
No, it's okay. I was just thinking like. I think somewhere with just us would be safer than the ship. Like if there's like remember in Karnath when we found like a secluded stretch of beach.
Then we could just
When Brand
go
was being
to.
hunted.
We could just go to an alley if that's better. Because honestly, I feel like an alley.
No, I think. Is there any area, Liam, like a secluded stretch of beach area?
We could just go underwater.
We could.
A secluded.
We could just.
There's no real beaches in Thaloon, at least not within the city limits.
Why does it have to be a beach? Why can't it be like an alley or something? Like
You guys are welcome to
in a
find an
city?
alley and post up.
Yeah. I feel like that's not that.
I
I
don't
trust
like
an
the idea
alley.
of just
I
sitting
just
in
think
an
it's a lot
alley.
easier for somebody to come up on us in an alley versus
Yeah,
like
and then we're screwed.
in an area where we have visibility from all sides. But I don't know.
Are we opposed to the good old sewers?
That's an option, I guess.
Yeah.
You're
Go in the sewers.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh god.
All right. So you guys going to a different area of the city before going in the sewers, or are you going into the sewers under Amity Park?
Wherever we can discreetly go, I guess. We'll figure
I
it out
think,
as
yeah.
we have to.
I think under Enemy Park.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys
Yeah.
find a manhole cover. Pretty. It takes a minute, I'll say. There's not that many openings in this section of the city. However, you manage to pop the lid, jump in, unnoticed by anybody, any prying eyes or what have you. It's probably about 10, 10-15 feet of ladder before it opens up into a half dome structure or half arch structure of the sewers below.
Has anybody got a light?
Jakai does.
Jakai
Oh, yeah, I'll
probably
turn
does.
out of a cat now that we're alone.
I have a light cantrip. Why are we all?
Because I can place my hand on fire.
Yeah, mine doesn't cost me anything.
That is fine.
Oh,
Do it.
You guys can do them in tandem.
I'll cast
I
a
don't-
light. No, I'll cast light
Nobody's-
on Chase's hand.
nobody
since
has a
he's So happy
monopoly.
about his hand.
All right.
I will use produce flame on my other hand. I have 2 light hands.
They're like different sources.
Yeah.
Yeah, one is a very calm, like warm light. The other is just fire.
Yep.
So you guys are down there. The smell is not awful, but it's definitely not pleasant.
I fucking hate sewers now. This is. I go to the sewers way too often.
Relax, mate.
Yeah, I
It's
know, I
alright,
know.
It's alright.
Oh,
I just have a mage hand like holding my nose.
nice.
Just unseen servant, just and just gently like wiping the floor in front of you as you walk.
How kind.
So what y'all doing?
I did want to try to open that box. I don't know if Brandon wants to give it a shot first.
It appears to be. It appears to be magically sealed. To what degree you're not sure. Make an Arcana check for me, Lucky.
What's it? I got the spell for this.
Oh shit, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, but I'll wait till the Arcana check.
Oof. Tough,
Oh, bud.
but
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Once he's good, I want to cast Dispel Magic on the box. If possible.
Creature.
Jakai,
Oh, what's up, mate?
keep your eyes peeled. I don't like this. Please.
All
Yeah, I'm
right.
gonna look at it.
So yeah, Lucky, you are not familiar enough with the spell. And Dink, you cast Dispel Magic. You watch as the yeah. You watch as the arcane glyph holding on this chunk of iron as a lock just dissipates into a cloud of glitter.
Oh.
It is
Oh.
fully unlocked.
Oh, fully unlocked. Perfect. Okay.
is it still physically locked or
Nope.
like?
It appeared to just be, it doesn't look like a lock now that like the glyph is gone. It looked like just 2 bits of iron that were basically holding it shut. Dink, I'll say after dispelling it, you're familiar enough with like the spell that it looked like an arcane lock.
Okay.
It was low enough that you managed to dispel it without any issue.
I'm gonna walk over and be like, "Nice one, Dink," and give him a high five.
Hell yeah.
Choose one creature. Okay.
Thanks, man.
So yeah.
Yeah. After the high five, I guess I'll open and see what's inside.
All right.
We stepping back a little bit.
Sure. Inside, you see approximately 8 small cylindrical tubes, rods, if you will, about 2 feet long, by maybe like 2 to 3 inches, like like the wide circumference,
Diameter?
diameter. In diameter, yes.
Yeah.
They look to be like freshly milled, if that makes sense. They look very clean, very efficient. On the top of it, you see little slits in the top, as if things could escape of it. Towards the bottom, you see similarly before, you see a arcane sigil that sort of works up the shaft of the rod. To what end, you're not sure.
So, I don't think you should shake it, but I'm curious to know what's in those rods.
Same. There's 8 of them?
There appears to be 8.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Does the writing look familiar? Like the...
Make a general Arcana check for me, if you would. 4.
Yeah.
Sorry to say, it doesn't look familiar to you at all. It doesn't even look like language, if I'm being honest.
Okay. I want to mention that there's 8, and I'll be like, does anyone want their own? I feel like we can all have our own version of the rod. I don't know if you guys want your own rod.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd love to take one.
What is it?
I had a question.
I want to know what it is first.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if it's
Chase
some
what?
sort of explosive shit, like,
I don't know.
Could I do like a nature check to see if it's like fey in nature? Like the like sigils on it or whatever, like magic.
You can do an Arcana check. It's not necessarily nature.
Okay. I'll take it.
6?
Oh.
Deuces,
Why are
my
we all
guy.
dumb?
No idea.
Can I take a crack at it?
Wait, I'll give Bran bardic inspiration before he does. I'm like, come on, Bran, you got this.
You also have Identify.
I don't have it prepared, or I don't not prepared, but
You could
that.
you can cast it as a ritual, Ale.
I see.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought I'll cast it as a ritual.
Yes.
Well,
Man, it's really a
Whoa.
wonder how how y'all do
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
All right. So it appears. So I'll say you take out one of them. Cast Identify after 10 minutes, or ritual cast it.
Yeah.
This appears to be it is not any item that you have previously seen before. It looks to be manufactured specifically for a certain purpose. The bottom of the sigil appears to be transmutation in origin, and the top appears to have some sort of evocation type effect as well. As you sort of hone in on the specifics of the actual spell and arcane nature of this device, you see that it appears to be an emitting device for a large-scale transmutation spell. Some sort of as best you can tell, this is all like coming from the from your like inner Identify monologue or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It is not something that is readily known, nor is it like it's not intuitive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This appears to be something that, if activated, would turn an individual into something else. You're not specifically sure what, as the magics defined are very abstract and, truthfully, probably high level. However, you are sure that the range of this, even one rod, would probably be about a quarter mile.
Okay.
You get the sense that once activated, a fog cloud would basically go out from the top of it and cast this transmutation spell on any person within range. Or affect any person within range, rather.
Would it be too much to ask what it would actually transform them into?
Even the identify spell, with Dink casting that, it's such an abstract form of magic and so odd and foreign to Dink that he's not sure specifically what it would do, or what the effect on the individual would be.
Right.
However, Bran, or who all went into the sewers underneath the Temple of Gond? Who was that before? I know it was Lucky. I know it was Jakai. Bran. Was it the three of you guys?
Yeah.
I think it was the three of us, yeah.
Three of you, make a history check for me, please.
Can we help each other?
No. It's
Okay.
not how help works.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Bran.
All right.
Looking at the construction of this object and looking at the others as well, you're struck with something. A similarity to something you've seen before. At the time you didn't think anything of it, because you were in the sewer. It didn't look like anything special. However, now that you look at the end bit of it, you remember as you were going underneath the church, you had started about a mile away from the church. You passed 5 different rods that match this description, sticking out of the muck and debris from underneath, from in the sewer. They didn't appear to be anything special at the time, but as you're looking at this and Dink is describing the effect, your brain makes the connection and you realize you've seen these items before.
Wait, hold on. Dink. Jakai, Lucky. You guys remember when we were under the church, right? You know,
Yeah.
with the sewers and everything? Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember this, but we'd passed by like 5 of these things.
Did we?
Yeah, they were just kind of just buried there, but they were definitely there.
They
didn't
basically
think of it until
looked
now,
like
but-
rods
You saw it.
sticking out of the refuse and grossness of the sewer.
Dink,
For all intents and
sorry,
purposes,
okay.
they looked just like regular things until you guys saw these pristine ones in front of you.
Wait, so if these things are under the sewers of the church,
Something's about to happen at the church.
Not specifically around the church, but
Oh,
in the mile up to it, you guys see about 5, including underneath the church, but not limited
okay.
to. That's what I'm
Okay.
trying to say.
It's around the city. Yeah.
exactly.
Use the fucking sewers. I knew they were using the fucking sewers, mate. They always use the sewers.
They always. Have you done this before?
Well, we're not good people, are we, kids?
Regardless, I don't think that whoever's placing these here is doing anything good.
I think,
don't-
for once, I actually think we should go get the police maybe and have them deal with it.
Yeah, and how? What are we gonna tell them? Or-
Jakai,
I don't know.
as you guys are sitting there
Yeah.
contemplating this, you see about 50 feet away, sticking out of the muck, another one.
Oh.
I'm about to Pac-Man this bitch. I'm just gonna go over and pick it up.
You pick it up. It is identical in construction to the others, except this one appears to have been somewhat camouflaged in order to, or at the very least, it looks like it's been here for a while and sort of accumulated some camouflage, if you will.
These sons of bitches out here, mate. We gotta fucking pick these up.
Oh, I agree.
Start going. I'm gonna start walking and picking them up.
You're picking up all of them?
I think we should find out what they do before we start picking them up.
They transform people into different
I
things.
think-
That's what. They
Right.
do.
It's more so he wants to figure out what they transform people into.
Right.
Here's what we should do. Here's my plan. I think we should pick them up, put them all together. That way they can't be used for whatever the fuck is going on here. And then we hide all of them somewhere. And then we take one out and we figure out what one does. Because I think that these things should not be left down here. Because we're still here for like 2 weeks and I don't want to get turned into a fucking whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that.
You know, that does beg the question. If this does change you into something, do you still keep your druid powers? Like, can you just turn into another animal?
No clue. Not
Ah.
a fucking hint of an idea.
Yeah, well, let's not figure out.
Not a sniff of a horse's ass, mate.
So
That's a
the
new one.
only the only two things I have to say is, one, we don't know how many things are in the sewers. There could be hundreds, if not thousands, of these things. And there's no way we'd be able to pick them up all over the city. If it takes
Well-
an hour and a half to walk back to the boat, imagine how big this city is. Imagine how much sewer there is, and how many of these little things are probably underneath.
It'd be easy to pick them up with detect magic. I mean, I think anyways.
What also would happen if you take it from its spot? What's gonna happen to
Well, I
whoever
just
it
took
is
this
that's...
one right here.
But if you move it away from, like, the radius of its effects, like, what's gonna happen if somebody's using it to
I think it-
transform them? They're, like, above ground.
I think it only works when they activate it. I think if they break it, then it becomes active.
If we keep them all in a bag of holding, and then it goes off,
That's what I was thinking.
would it affect anything in there? Or anyone holding in the bag?
I don't know if it
We
affects
just would
anyone
never be
holding
able
the
to
bag,
open
but
that up ever again.
I guess there could be
Yeah.
a fail set, like a little safe area we could keep it.
it's like a
Honestly,
part of
I'm
the-
down to take one and go throw it at some people that were on the estate just to see what it did. I mean, if they're willing to create it, then like I'm willing to find out what
I'm not
happens.
against it, mate.
But what if these guys weren't the ones that created it? I mean, obviously they've got a box. If someone created it, that fireball, I'm pretty sure that was a targeted assassination, not at us. I think I've seen something similar to that.
What is it?
I mean, might
that's
there
a
have
long time
been
ago.
a glyph of the
That's a
warden
long
that was triggered upon the box leaving the room?
That's not what I saw. I think I would have seen that.
Bran,
I
your
use
your best guess, it was approximately a minute after you guys left.
It was about a minute after we left, so
Almost exactly a minute.
so
Can I-
it could have been so it could have been a fail safe then, or like hey,
It-
pick this up and move it, then or we
It ap-
destroy the evidence.
It appeared like a similar means of assassination you were familiar with, although you're uncertain with the connection of the bishop to the shadow, if that was intentional, if they're trying to make it look like that.
Okay. There's so much we don't know. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe this could have been potentially some sort of way to cover up the fact that this was there. I don't know.
I still feel
But-
like having
Go ahead.
like I feel like having the guards or something just take all these out, or have them like search the sewers and just take them out is probably the best way, because we can assume that these are all around the city. So that's not necessarily the greatest thing.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I think, but my
Yeah.
question, mate, is then, what are we gonna do about the captain that's on the take?
That I don't know. He's on it. So I don't know.
We can't inconspicuously leave a note and expect it to happen. We would have to go in ourselves and say it, and any one of us that says that this is here, the captain's gonna say it's on us. I can almost guarantee it. Like, we're gonna get pinned immediately.
Then we could just knock him out. Kidnap him. I don't know.
I really don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think
I'm down for a
talking
good
out a-
kidnapping, but
We should throw one of these at him.
I don't think it's gonna do anything.
We should walk in there,
I would
tell
be
them,
down-
and then the
I would
moment
be
he
down
starts
for
being
it.
that, just okay, have a taste of your own medicine, bro.
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it has
pick up.
a pretty wide
It
radius,
does. I'd
right?
say that, almost none of us be there when it happens.
True.
I feel like it's like a triggered
Trust me,
thing.
I
I
would
don't
love
think.
to come in and swing my dick around, but I don't think we have enough like sway in the city to swing our dick around. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. What are we gonna call these things?
Like gas sticks, because I don't know.
I was catalyst crystals.
I like that.
It's not a crystal though.
I'm gonna call
Okay.
it gassy.
Wait, what is it?
Catalyst
I thought
rod?
it was like
I don't know. It's just a big ass rod.
I was thinking like a glass rod, like a white glass rod.
It appears to
Is
be
it like
made
a
out
white
of metal.
grass rod?
It appears to be made out
Yeah.
of like
Well, never
aluminum
mind.
or something.
You guys think Alpheus might know?
Like Olympic batons.
That's a good point. We can
Yeah,
take this to
they look-
Alpheus and maybe he'll
They
know
look
something.
more like
Yeah.
Olympic batons.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And if we need someone to go to like the guards, Alpheus could go into the guards, and we just like back him up until
Well, I
until
mean,
we,
That's true. We could be positioned.
we know this is a bigger plot, and yeah, we could potentially protect Alpheus if something does go down. But we're already being suspected by this Rakshasa. Dear gods. Yeah, this fucking thing.
yeah.
It knows what's going on, and if it sees us interfering like this, then we're probably going to incur some further wrath.
I think he already knows that we're
I mean-
interfering. I explicitly tried to make it.
Yeah.
I explicitly tried to taunt it so that it can know that we're doing this shit.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I
We
guess
should try to read the book at the very least because
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
see if it has any research notes on it.
that's true.
Which book did they leave?
You
What?
guys
This
have not.
one.
You guys have not read the book at this point.
We should.
It's this one. He's going to hand it over to Lucky. I'm going to assume it's an Infernal. I haven't actually opened it yet, so...
It, in the front cover, you see the similar Lua Holana as well as the Bishop's Sigil. And this one is also an Infernal as well.
I'm gonna open up, start reading it, and then as I read, I'll narrate.
I'm assuming you guys are setting up a little campfire down in the sewer.
Ew.
Story time.
What are we
Lucky.
burning?
You mean shit, baby?
You. Actually, it's elven shit.
Jeez.
It's a lot more.
Elven shit,
a lot
baby.
more fibrous.
I've actually got some
So,
fish
Lucky,
here.
as you're
You want
going
some
through this
fish?
book, you get the sense this is a lot more in depth than any of the other previous tomes you've seen. For lack of a better term, you get the sense that this individual was solely this persona. There is a lot more attention to detail. There is a lot more, a lot more information on day-to-day life. You know, this definitely reads more like a journal than an individual trying to like act as somebody else. Beyond that, it is similar in content to the others. Very much like motivations, things that this individual would do, and so on and so forth.
Does it say anything about the
Does not say
the
anything. In the latter pages, approximately 5 or so pages from the last from the end of the writing, you see I believe the infiltration has been successful, and we have begun preparations for the operation. More to follow. And that's the only thing you can recognize to be anything even like close to something or to do with the catalyst rods, we'll call them.
What if they're planning on using the city as like a giant, like you know how they have like the Soul Engine that they're the project or whatever?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like
exactly what I
I'm
texted
thinking-
Soldiers,
Bradley.
perfect.
I'm-
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
that's
thinking they're gonna
exactly
turn
what's
the
happening.
entire city into souls and then use it for some big fucking.
That's exactly
I don't know
what
about
I
the
was thinking, mate,
souls.
which is why I think we need to fucking pick these up because
Yeah.
we're kind of in the city.
Oh, I agree.
I think we should. I think we gotta be picking these up like right now. Like even if we just pick up a couple.
No, I agree. Where's the
I'm
bag of
down.
holding at?
I have it.
Okay,
There-
Kilby,
I'm
you cool with
carrying
carrying
stuff,
these?
but We have to figure out. Do I have to move my stuff if I'm putting just those in the bag?
I don't
That
think
is
so. It's just a
bag.
pocket dimension, right?
There is
I mean,
there is a
shit.
limited
I'll
amount
have
of space in
a
the in the.
Give them to me.
It is not infinite amount of space in the bag of holding.
Ah.
So
I've got a burlap sack.
Much less protective, but
Fuck it, just put them in.
yeah, the bag can
Alright.
hold up to 500
What's the worst that
pounds.
could happen?
Not
How heavy are
exceeding
these
a
rods?
cubic volume of 64 cubic feet.
If we break one of these, will it trigger the rest, or will it just like be broken?
I'm thinking let's not find out.
I agree.
I feel like we could probably tweak it.
Kind of like, right.
I don't know. I'm not gonna do anything like that, but
It is a half a mile radius, isn't it? Quarter mile.
put them out. Yeah.
Does anyone have a catapult?
No.
Not again.
Nah.
Oh, I don't, unfortunately.
I mean, shit.
I
Maybe, if someone can polymorph into a bird and then drop it on someone we don't like, see what happens.
hey, how far is
Yeah,
Jeff
boy.
from here?
Who's this
Oh,
Jeff?
I was thinking about that. Why did him visit?
Oh, he's a
Nobody
he's like the
wondered what
worst
happened
person
if
ever.
we
Don't worry
took it
about him.
away from the quarter mile where we found them,
Why a quarter mile?
because that's the radius on it. But I guess never mind. It's not activated. Never mind.
400 yards.
Okay,
So what? There's gonna be one every 400
Do the
yards.
ones in the ground look
maybe.
different? They look exactly the same, right?
In construction, yes, but the other ones in the ground currently look like much more rough, if I'm being honest.
Again, I think
But they
Detect
don't
Magic
look,
will be
like,
able to
turned
pick them
on
up.
or anything?
Huh?
Go ahead.
They're not like turned on or anything?
They don't appear to be.
Or activated?
They don't appear to be anything.
Never mind then.
I feel like if we can maybe get the church involved and be like, hey, tell people in the church to just take these out and go in the sewers just to take them out. If we don't want to get the
I'll
guard.
be down with the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I feel like if
I think
it's,
going to the church would be a pretty good idea.
yeah, if it's
I think
all around
the-
the city, then just us, we can't just do anything about it.
I think though, wherever we go, we should head in the sewers from now on, probably.
And just take him as we see him.
Fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Is it-
we just take him as we
Yeah,
see him.
I would agree with that.
Does anyone
Yeah.
else have Detect Magic or?
I don't have
I
some.
do.
I think I can, but not today.
I can.
Hey, Kilby,
Okay,
just
fine.
a quick check. Can you see them with Detect Magic?
Let's see. Kilby's gonna. Well, yeah, I can cast it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
You can cast it as a ritual, I believe.
That's as a ritual.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
Yeah,
Or,
I think so.
don't I also have it as verbal magic? Oh, it's.
Mm,
Or is it
Maybe.
dispel magic? I don't know.
Yeah,
I think you have
just
to
cast it as a ritual.
Yeah. Oops. Hmm. Hold on. Yeah, I can use it as verbal magic. That way we don't have to.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Yeah, he's just gonna cast Detect Magic on it, with his verbal magic.
All right. Okay. So you, similarly to Bran, you innately cast this spell, and your eyes shine a chromatic coloration as they twinkle and sparkle. You look around. In front of you and in the box, the 8 all give off a... Oh, God, where is the... God damn it.
Transmutation and enchantment, if I remember correctly?
I believe...
Or evocation.
So, this is specifically transmutation. You're unsure if the mechanism in the top is actually magical or mechanical. However, it is strictly transmutation. The Bran, you get the sense that previously the box was the enchantment.
Okay. But, so, what do you see? Can you, like, is it easier to see them, or?
There's like a small, like, magical haze around them, Kilby. It's very much easier to see them as when you cast this spell, but you know, it's still possible to miss them.
I mean, they're there, but you could maybe not see them.
Fair enough.
What do any of the ones in the ground give off anything different, or are they
No.
also transmutation?
They also just appear to be transmutation.
They're all transmutation magic. That much I can see.
Okay. I agree. I think this has to go to Alpheus. That way we can get a better understanding of, number 1, what these things are, what they could change people into, and number 2, maybe come up with a plan in dealing with them.
Yeah.
How many are we gonna take on the way there?
Well, I mean, obviously we got the ones in the box.
Yeah.
Because it
I have a
could.
sec here.
How dangerous would it be to take all of them to one spot at once?
I mean, that's a good question.
Do we need to consider that if we're going to Alpheus?
That's a good question.
Does it look like they were done placing them, Liam? Could we infer?
You have
with
no
just that
idea.
There were a couple in the box.
You have no idea.
Honestly, I think if they're in the bag of holding, they're safely enough contained.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying.
That's what I'm thinking too.
That's fair.
So maybe
But
Kilby
that doesn't
could.
answer how many.
That's a good point.
How many we got?
Yeah.
If they're safely contained inside this box, then in theory it should be okay, or in the bag, to take maybe, I don't know, all of them.
Okay.
What? Well, no. I mean, I don't want to just wildly pick them up. Would there be a reason that there's a certain limit that could be together?
I don't know. I mean, 8 seems to be the max so far.
Well, no, 9. I got this
Well,
one.
9, and then including, you know, if there's any. Are there any others around here, by the way?
Kilby, you look around. You don't see any immediately around you.
I mean, I only see this one that Jakai picked up, and then the ones we have. We could maybe just start walking the direction that we think the church is, and then see if we see more on the way, and then decide.
Okay.
I like that.
Then there's a 5 under the near the church too, ish. So
Yeah.
there is that.
Well, let's see if there's any rhyme or reason to the placements as we go.
That's a good point.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
Good plan.
I'll like mark on the wall where we picked this one up.
There you go. All right.
I'd also like to use city secrets if possible.
You're less familiar with the actual sewers of the city more than the back streets, but I'll allow it.
Sweet.
Thanks.
I'll say you have advantage on a survival check if you want to lead.
Yeah, sure.
What's your survival, Lucky?
It is 1. +1.
Would you like me to lead, mate?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, if
Gotcha.
Jakai is leading, then you cannot use the city secrets.
Can I co-lead? Can I like direct him, but like stand behind, one step behind him?
I'll say you're fine. With a 24. So, you managed to successfully navigate in the sewers. Actually, getting to the other side of Mount Bristlebane through the sewers, it takes probably 3 hours. Just navigating and as well as looking out for these catalyst rods, we'll call them. I think that was what we decided on. Are you guys just trying to look for like this shape, or are you trying to find them based with detect magic?
If I can keep doing the detect magic, I'll do it.
So it's going to be 10 minutes ritually casting it each time you want to do it, and it lasts for detect magic. Can you put it in chat real quick? I believe it lasts for 10 minutes. So that will double the time it takes to get to the church.
I think I'm can look for it. Just like
I think if we all have our eyes out, yeah, we can find shit. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will have one person make a group perception check, please.
Please give them bardic inspiration, please.
I think we know who that one is.
Yeah.
I'll give you whoever does it. I'll give them bardic inspiration.
That would be Chase.
Say 20.
Only a 20.
Ooh.
What's your bardic?
D8.
What is your die? D8.
D8. Yeah. 26.
26. Jukai, roll a D100 for me, please.
Oh my god.
54. As you are going there, you find 54 rods.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
At this point, you are the space inside the bag of holding. You're trying to fit it in there. It's hard.
Oh my god.
How close in proximity are these then? Apparently, are we finding?
Every
Corner
500
mile.
or so feet, or 500 or so yards.
feet. I mean, I think
There are definitely spaces where you don't find them, either through not seeing them or just through you don't think there's there, or there's gaps, but you find 54 on your way over there.
Maybe we don't take all of these then. Yeah.
Mark it on the wall.
Yeah. We'll just knock them on the wall.
So are you not picking them up? Is that?
I would take one from the ground and one and the 8 in the box,
And we
just to
take the
see if
9.
there's a difference. Clearly there hasn't been, but just in case.
Mm-hmm.
So we take 9.
Okay. So you count 54 on your way there.
Okay.
Similar to before, you guys see a water wheel still not working, as somebody had previously broken it. As you
I wonder who that is.
As you approach,
Must have
you
been
do see
strong.
a handful of initiates into the church, or into the Temple of Gond. It looks like they're trying to repair it. Like, you hear one look over. Hey, who goes there?
What?
What?
Pete, do the thing, please.
Hey,
Pete,
we're
like-
big, strong members of the Church of God. You better not come over here.
No.
You see, like, one of them is like
Alright.
brandishing a spanner, and just like he looks like a young dwarven man. Hey,
Can I,
man.
in Dwarven, can I be like, oh, relax,
he
mate.
can hear you.
Relax, it's okay.
You, a 6'6" lizard folk, Speaking Dwarvish to him does not help. Does not make him any less.
Is Pete? Are you trying to say something?
Pete's
Yeah,
trying to
you're
cast
muted.
something, right?
It's
yeah.
been
I
muted this
cast
whole time.
Equal Emotions.
Okay. You watch as his spanner is up, and he's just, hey, you get away from here.
Me too.
Sorry, man. We're just here to visit. Yeah, we mean none of you any harm.
Hey, you guys should, you shouldn't be here. Man,
Okay, we could go upstairs.
This is great.
How do we
Hey,
get? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, what?
Can you like point us to the nearest manhole because we kind of got lost.
Oh, I think there's one about like 200 yards that way, and he like points down a tunnel.
Okay.
Hey, I'm
Sorry.
sorry, guys. That was uncalled for from me.
It happens, man.
It's understandable. You see a group of 6 people just walk on the sewers. It's understandable.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. We've seen
I wouldn't
some.
really say people.
We've
Well-
seen some rough shit down here. One of the other interns got swallowed up by a slime not too long ago.
Oh.
That's rough.
They're still alive, but they lost a leg.
Was it? Okay, interesting.
I'm sorry
That's
to hear
right.
about
I
that.
think it was their
Sorry.
toes, actually. I don't really know, but it was graphic. Even though I don't know who are you
That's
guys
okay.
again.
We just it got lost in here.
Understandable. Well, y'all have a great day, and I am in peaceful euphoria right now.
Do it while you can.
I just saved that.
Trust me, I will. As a student, I have not felt this bliss in I cannot tell you how long.
Dang.
I'll drink to that. Jesus.
I'll drink to that, mate.
Yeah.
The other dwarves that like are working on the water wheel are just like, just gently wrenching or hammering, or just very like sedated, just like.
We should probably get out of here before this thing
Yeah.
stops
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, no. It lasts up to a minute, so let's go.
All right.
Y'all have a good day.
You too, man.
Oh, thanks.
Peace, mate.
Wait, are we heading up
Adelaide.
to the church or up through the manhole?
He
I was under
he,
his presumption.
he did not
Sorry, go
point
ahead.
you to the church. He pointed you to a manhole.
Okay.
Yeah.
We go to the manhole then?
As you guys reach the ladder, you hear from behind you, "Son of a bitch! Let me back!
Aw.
Give me back the good feels! God damn it!"
Oh,
Aww.
I,
But you guys make your way
Damn.
out of the manhole into the streets. You recognize this area as an alley, probably about 200 yards away from the church, from the House of Inspired Hands, the Workshop of Inspired Hands. That's it.
Alright.
The other is the House of 10,000 Tomes.
I gotta sneak that last little bit.
Aye.
sure thing. Let's,
Alright.
yeah, I guess I'll head over there.
All right. So you guys are trying to go to the church.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
you approach the church, and outside you see so many guards, so many blue stripes, to the point where it is jarring. You see a number of them patrolling. There appears to be a great deal of the members of the house, or of the workshop, outside, either in handcuffs or shackles, or in some sort of bindings. Most of them appear to be. They look like they're being questioned. A handful of officers are kind of just like looking at them warily.
I use sending to yeah, I use sending to Elthius, and I just like, hey man, are you okay? There's a bunch of guards out front of the church.
You hear back in your mind, I'm fine, I hid. It looks like the guards are trying to blame an explosion on us. They found something that resembled our work. I don't know if it's true.
I cast sending again. We found cylinders with transmutation magic on them. Large scale magic. Where can we find you?
Another shitstorm. Gotta love Thursdays.
Not even at the weekends, damn.
I can sneak out. Meet me by the Prickled Puss. Or the docks. No, the Prickled Puss.
Okay.
I hate him.
That's the only place you guys have, like, common knowledge of.
Yeah.
That's fair.
He doesn't know you guys live on a ship.
Are guards looking out in at all, or are they
appear to be,
focused
like,
on the church?
A great number of them are, like, focused on the church and, to a certain extent, the members. But there are a number of the guards, like, kind of surveying the square in front of the workshop, kind of looking around, seeing, just, like, maintaining order, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
But looking out.
I'm
And
thinking.
I think I want to use invisibility on Jakai. Jakai, if you're okay with that.
Well, no, I can just turn into an animal, mate. I can turn into an animal once, and then I can polymorph on myself once.
Do you turn into the same cat?
Probably.
Don't do that. No.
Man, it'd be a shame if there were guards that had a good memory and saw that the same cat at the site of the explosion.
Do like a ferret or like a
Listen,
raccoon.
There's a lot of cats around.
Oh my
But
god.
the same cat with the striking blue eyes.
They're actually green.
Green, sorry, my bad. I was thinking of his skin for a second.
I think you gotta hide too.
Yeah, no, I know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just maybe.
I'm looking at what cat I would want to be.
Oh my god.
Well, does anybody? I can polymorph somebody into an animal, if need be.
Well, I mean, if they're not getting alerted at you, I mean, I think it's fine. I just thought that they had seen you since you had opened the door as Jakai.
Dink and Jakai need to stay hidden the most.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
Everyone else
Would
is.
it be wise to turn Dink into like a bird, and Dink can fly there? It'll be fast because the polymorph only lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
So like, what do you think you can stay hidden, Dink?
I feel like I'm pretty sneaky. I could stay hidden, but if anything, I could polymorph myself into a mouse and just like scurry away, or just scurry towards the boat, back to the ship if like everything goes bad.
That's fair. I'm only asking because once I turn into an animal, I can't pull him off anybody. But if I do it beforehand, then I'm okay.
We could also just take the sewers there.
Yeah. Is there a sewer exit that leads straight to the church or no?
Probably.
Just
I don't
remember
know
to
where that'd
stay
be.
wary of like popping in and out of the sewers. Might be a
Yeah.
little suspicious here and there.
No, I would agree. I mean, we could take the sewers and then we can just mark where more of the those things are where we go.
Also, what time is it right now?
Probably about 5. It's getting to be evening.
Because
What do
we
you
could just
wanna
wait
do?
for was Altheus and the Prickled Puss then. I don't know.
Yeah, let's.
I don't.
So you guys make your way over to the Prickled
Well,
Puss.
I mean,
Or sorry?
I'm gonna wait inside.
Gonna wait
They might
inside.
recognize us.
waiting inside.
I would not, because that's where we first got in trouble.
Right.
Oh, and everybody. Yeah, no, that's right.
Alright. So you guys wait a reasonable distance away from the Prickled Puss,
Yeah.
waiting for Altheus. You wait about 30, 40 minutes. After getting there, it's probably like 6:30. You guys wait for that time, and you see Altheus covered in a cloak. You see his metallic arm kind of poking out just barely. See him look around real quick and just sort of post up on one of the side alleys.
I'm gonna make my way over to him.
Wait, before, can I want to ask him, what was the thing that we mentioned for, like, the code names? Not code names. but,
Oh
like,
yeah.
You having a blue
Ah.
or something like that, yeah.
Are you feeling blue?
Yeah.
And the response was bloody oath.
Yeah. Okay,
That's what it was.
gotcha.
And make sure to shake his hand, because if his hand's facing the wrong direction, then it's the Rakshasa.
There you go.
Go
I'm
do it,
gonna turn
Dink.
into a Toiger cat.
I do. I'll go up to Altheus. Like, Altheus, hello, are you feeling blue?
Oh, radio? Is that? Sorry, it's been a rough day. I think that was what I was supposed to say. Is that actually what? Look, whatever he was supposed to say, he will say it. I just don't.
Okay, that was a
Liam, the
dumb-
DM, does not remember specifically what you were saying.
Gotcha.
But
It
yes,
was,
he
yeah,
gives
okay.
the appropriate response back.
Gotcha. Okay, I was like, hello, so, how's it going?
It's pretty
Hope
shit.
you're-
If I'm
Yeah, that makes sense.
he leans up against the wall and kind of starts to slide and just like holds his temple, just like, this has been not a great week, if I'm being honest.
I feel that, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you kidnapped by a succubus, and then subsequently later that week, an explosion happens in the fucking on the estate of one of the senators, and then it's pinned on the church because the fucking guards hate the church. Because we like to throw a couple fun parties here and there. We don't invite them, but it's not personal or anything. They're just a bunch of buzzkills. But I digress.
Fucking narcs, fucking narcs.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
ain't no
They are a bunch of
competence, but I feel you.
Yeah,
But
ACAB,
no,
my guy.
they say they have evidence that it was us, but no, nobody in the church would give two shits about fucking Senator Silverman. Or whatever
mean,
the fuck
we-
his name is.
We believe you,
Stillman.
but do you have any idea what these are? And
Well, what is?
uh,
Huh.
I take out one of the rods.
Huh.
Well, yeah, from what
Uh,
we know,
Preferably
they-
don't activate it.
can't
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
be
say
very-
I'm familiar. He like takes it. Do you give him one of the clean ones or the?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, hang on. And you watch as he, from behind his ear, he pulls out this, like, almost monocle. Holds it above his eye. Ah. It's odd. My identify is not really picking up much in the way of what it does. It looks like some sort of delivery device for some magic. Something to do with transmutation. I'm not. Where'd you get this?
That's the scary part. They're everywhere in the sewers, and we.
What do you mean everywhere?
We believe like there's 5 near the church in the sewers. We didn't touch them because we didn't know what they would do.
Just for your sake, coming from the other direction, you found at least in the same distance 5 more.
Okay.
So.
Well, actually, let's see. How many did we find in total? It was like 59 in total,
54.
right? 54.
54, so 59 you know about.
Okay. Yeah, we found like 50 plus on the way here in the sewers.
That's
and to
terrifying.
make things scarier, we found even more with one of the books, with a ledger that we found. It's tied up with this whole conspiracy that we've been unearthing.
That's not. I don't like the sound of that.
I don't think anyone does.
I'm not familiar, and I don't have any of the resources I would have at the church available to me right now that I could, investigate it more. Shit.
Do you want to tell them what you know about it so far?
Yeah. So far, we know that it's some type of catalyst rod that would transform.
Is that what you're calling it? A cat?
I think so. I think that's
name.
like the best name we got so far. But we know that it would change. There's like some type of
transmutation. Yeah.
Transmutation. Thank you. Some type of transmutation magic within it.
Yeah.
And
it looks like it comes out, and he like kind of starts like referring to each part. It looks like it comes out this side, but it's I can't tell if it looks mechanical, like almost like a fan. It spits out a bunch of magical components or something. Its design is foreign to me, which is, I've spent most of my life, studying this kind of stuff, but this is odd to even me. The terrifying part is this appears to be at least mid-level magics. And you said you found 54?
At least we found 54 on our way from Emily Park to here.
Roughly every 500 meters. Sorry, yards.
That's a concerning bit, that there would be this many. Implies that there is some sort of either they've been planning this for a long time and have subsequently stored a bunch of these, or they have a state-of-the-art magical manufacturing facility. Just one of these would probably take, the church maybe a week.
Okay.
If it was just me, it would take me about a week. If other members of the church were to help, maybe 3 days. You said you found 54?
Yeah. Do you know any other place in this city that might have the same same capabilities as the church around here?
No chance. The church is by far the most technologically advanced, portion of the city. The school is great and all. Don't get me wrong, but it's it pales in comparison, especially to things not available to the public.
Yeah.
And even if we were to, go to the school, it's not like we have any connection to a lot of the high-end resources. This is not good. to say the least.
Yeah.
Did you find any timing mechanism or any sort of mechanism that would set it off?
We haven't even touched that. We don't want to accidentally set it off, so we haven't played with anything.
Huh. You see, he
I can make-
focuses a little bit towards the glyph at the bottom, and you see him almost whispering to himself. It looks like a spoken word.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
It looks like if you say command word, it'll set it off. I'm just here. I'm just gonna. He very gingerly gives it back to Dink.
cool, thanks.
That brings up the question: if the item and if these rods were not able to hear said word, and were covered in a somehow encapsulated in like a what's the word? Area where no sound can come through. Vacuum? Is that right? Is that what you guys call it?
Throw them underwater.
And you really want to do that to the creatures in the sea? That's uncharacteristic of you.
I was
Not
about
at
to
all.
say the same thing.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
So that could be an answer, unless you guys just want to make a giant bag of holding and throw the ones that we find in there.
Is that
I don't
possible?
think that would work, no. I think that there'd be too many.
I agree.
No one bag of holding.
Shit. Okay, well, brings to the question: where do we go from here?
I don't know.
Alphys, I know you're not going to want to hear me, but I think we just need to destroy that fucking machine.
At this point, with the level of intricacy that appears to be on board to take this device, much as I hate to admit, I agree.
I think it's time, mate.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go fucking bust it.
I mean, how
They
are we
may need to
how are we
do
even
it.
going to get there? The whole church is overrunning with blue stripes.
We'll get in there.
We don't have to right now.
Right, probably yeah, not right now. But then again, what if our captain friend is in there?
All right, Captain.
He's not actually a captain, not actually a friend of ours.
Sorry, being sarcastic. I'm
No,
a
it's
little bit I'm a little bit out of it right now. Sorry.
That's what it is. They're using this as a raid to steal the machine.
It is. Oh shit.
That's what's
Yeah.
happening. That's a raid to steal the machine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's happening. We're getting fucked.
Oh,
Okay.
We're about to go scrap. What's going on?
Do we go to the
I
guard?
don't know, truthfully.
Okay. We don't fucking have many friends here, so we can't just. Okay, we have to get the guards away from there somehow. Get their attention. Maybe do something, right?
Well, we could just head up through the sewers and just like talk those guys down, you know?
The
I can-
dwarves.
Yeah, the
Oh yeah. Okay.
the guys under like it would be much easier making it past those guys than that many guards.
True.
Right. Yeah.
I would agree with you.
mm-hmm.
Alpheus, where's the machine kept?
It's in a deep catacomb underneath the church. We got security watching it, automated, of course, you know. But nonetheless, it'll be a challenge to get there, regardless of how prepared these guards are.
I feel like we gotta go like right now.
This isn't the first time we've dealt with these fuckers in the blue stripes or any person that's wanted to steal our ingenuity in the past.
It's not the people I'm scared of, mate.
What do you mean?
It's the monsters. There's much more involved in this than just some fucking guards trying to dick you over.
Wait, you think there's pretenders in the guards?
There is a pretender in the guards.
Yeah, it is
We don't
100%.
think.
We have books documentation on it.
Yep.
That's our
This
captain
one's
friend,
fucking
which to
deep,
make
right?
things even more fun because he's a fucking captain.
Jeez. Well, I guess
Let's
we
get a game
better.
plan. Do we want to go do this right now?
I
Right.
feel
Raid's
we
going
don't
down
have
right
to.
now. Yeah.
All right, we're
Yeah.
going right now.
Let's fucking
Do
go.
it.
All right.
So we're going underneath the sewers to go back the way we came.
I think so.
All right, sweet. Let's do it.
Althus, you want to come? It'd be last time see your machine.
We
I
could
feel
use
like
the help too.
I'll
Yeah.
happily help you in any way
Yeah,
I
I think
can.
you can get us through
And you
that.
watch as he like sort of articulates his hands, and you can see small magical gestures going from like each of the fingers, or small magical symbols.
Okay, that's cool.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Fantastic.
Okay. A little low on ammunition, so seeing you guys are away, I won't be able to cover us in stealth as well as I usually do.
All right.
Oh, and dark vision, we might need that.
True.
I mean, I can be light. Kilbs can be light.
I think we'll be good with that.
Alright.
Yeah,
Don't even worry
okay.
too much.
As you guys are about to enter the sewers, you hear a deafening voice above you, familiar to all of you, or rather, mostly to Dink and Peter. You hear the voice yell out above the entire city. Run wild. And you hear
Fuck.
from beneath you, you see a great deal of smoke billowing out from the sewers.
Can I do an action?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna cast polymorph. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna cast polymorph. I'm gonna cast conjure animals, and I'm gonna summon my eagles, and then I'm going to turn myself into a mouse, and I'm gonna jump in Kilby's pocket.
All right.
And because I can telepathically talk to the eagles, I'm gonna tell them to pick us all up, and we gotta get out of here right now.
All right. You, quick thinking, you summon these eagles as the smoke starts to billow out from underneath you. You all jump on the eagles. Althus grabbing onto one of the eagle's legs, as well as everyone managing to grab on. The eagles beat their wings as hard as they can and take off. You watch as beneath you this smoke billows out. As you take flight, you can see, spanning most of the city, small patches here and there that are unaffected, but for the most part, you see every pocket this sickly greenish gray smoke billowing out. It's at this point you hear the noise, a deafening silence. No noise from anywhere in the city. And it is broken by a singular screech. As you hear a cacophony of violent monster noises. And we will end tonight's session.
Holy shit.
Oh.
The boot has dropped.
Oh.
We got some work to do.
Son of a bitch.
As night falls on the city of Feloon. Welcome.
Oh boy.
You're fucking kidding me, man.
This is gonna be fun. Okay.
My kids.
Welcome to the night of 1,000 demons.
Yeah, Jared's fucking family is screwed.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Jesus.
Okay.
Who's ready for next week?
Oh, please,
Dude,
please, it
I'm
can't come sooner,
fucking
please.
excited.
Jesus Christ.
It's like that one shot all over again. with Chicken Joe and
The
Thunder
Demon
and Chin.
Island.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Demon
I'm gonna
Island.
stop the recording now.
Yeah.